Yay. Hey, Denise. Hey, the Bushes. Come on into the room, y'all. Come on into the room. We're going to get into some pre-trial discovery before we have court tomorrow because I got to see the what's what to the what's what and who are we going to have cases and see about the people. Just Krista, where you at, girl? Come into the room, y'all. Because I have not been on my game like I normally would. Hold up, yeah. Come into the room. Hey V, what's going on? Come into the room, y'all. I want to see what's going on. Where is Lolo? Where is just Krista? I need just Krista in the building because I need to see what's going on. I'm not surprised. Hey Melissa, what's going on? I want to see what Krista got to say because I knew Krista wasn't gonna come back over there because she had just said if y'all play that drop game, she wasn't gonna be playing it. So if they dropped her after she just said that over there, I knew she wasn't gonna come. But I want to see what's going on before we have this trial to see if it's worth it. Now Lolo probably will get instructions that she can't come like last time, and I know this, so I don't even need people to really come, like the person to come really to do it. That's not gonna work. That was tried to sabotage my court, but that's not gonna work because we can roll with court as you seen with or without the parties. But right now I'm getting some pre-trial. I don't have my court reporter fish here anyway or my bailiff. But I can roll it alone. But today I want to get the discovery because I need to see what cases I want to have because I haven't been paying attention. So the only thing that I know for sure right now that could be possible cases is Lolo versus Krista, or either Lolo and Krista versus everybody, or either Krista versus everybody, whichever. You get the point, Lolo and Krista. Seems like we could probably have a Krista and Lemon, but I'm not interested. Um, Tracy and Krista, everybody been waiting for it, but we've been close to here before. I think we pretty much know what the drags are gonna be. I don't really think neither one of the well, Tracy ain't gonna come up. So, but Krista would. But I mean, that I don't really feel like that's like a case. So other than that, y'all, who else is going on? Now Nika was arguing with somebody. Oh no, she was just telling how she felt about the case with Krista and Lolo. She wasn't saying that I don't think she was in a beef with nobody else. Somebody else she was cussing out. Oh, just Krista. So I guess we could go there, just Krista versus Nika, since she's related to the case with just Krista and Lolo. And then also too, now BBW's new man is getting into the mix too. Now I'm interested to see if we need a Lolo versus Just Krista for girl code. But we all know Just Krista admittedly, like self-proclaimed, is not a girl's girl. So that insult y'all ain't gonna hit Krista because she self she self-proclaimed to not be featuring the hoes. So that ain't gonna really work for her because that's basically what she gonna say. Duh, I told y'all that. I mean, I'm here for the men. If you ain't got no dick, you ain't it, honey. And if you got a clit, I mean, yeah, if your pussy like mine, then you're gonna get left behind. I mean, she's told y'all that. So that really ain't enough to like target her because that's kind of like her I mean, that's kind of like the opposite of kryptonite for her. Like, that's gonna be like, yeah, okay, and what? I told y'all that. But I am curious though about the birthday thing, and if it did happen before they got into it about this issue, because that's even more telling. Which even still, she told y'all she not a girl's girl, so she might be one of them bitches who be like, my nigga, I don't want him giving no money. Even though Lemon gives everybody money more, he don't even give her money. Like usually women be like, okay, as long as they take care of home, I don't care where he spend. But hell, if he ain't spending money that way and then asking you for money, but then giving all these hoes money, that don't work out. So that was never gonna work. But I'm curious, Krista's reasoning or either the order of events for that, because that would change the little court show for the other thing. And then Honest Row, since he had his little debacle the other day, we hadn't put him on court because the bailiffs and stuff can go to court themselves. And Honest Row's little thing, is it over? Like, who was he even against, child? Honest Row be talking in so many circles, child. By the time I get back down to the other part of the circle, hell, it just go 360 again and go all back around. So shit, I don't even know who his case would be. Roe versus everybody, Roe versus his friend TMO, lack of loyalty. No, I'm just playing. Like, hell, I don't even know. I want to get Roe on there some kind of way, but he was arguing with himself. He was arguing with him and Shaquem. They over that now. So we'll see. I think Roe has a potential case too. Um Oh, we want to see? We didn't do nothing with Rico case at first because it was sensitive to me. We was in a weird area with the law. We didn't know what was going on, so I didn't want to play with it over here and blah blah. But since we got the last update, I think we can put him on the docket though and be able to do it in a fun way to where it won't have anything to do with everything now. I think that might be good to go ahead and tackle that for the docket. I'll be interested to see how Roe gonna carry for that case. Let me see. And who else, y'all? Happy Life, what he do? What Happy Life do? Yeah, that's my baby. I love me some Roro, but he do be in circles. So, I mean, I don't know. Who else? But yeah, we're a good sport, so he'll do it regardless. But who else? Oh, now this is the thing. We have to make a family decision about this one, though. I don't know if I need to go and investigate a few things though, to see if another live happened because I don't know. Envy was doing some mess over there, and I kind of wanted to get at him for where his content was, but then I don't want to bring it no life. I'll have to think about that one because that's some interesting. I need to do some more investigations on what's going on with that. And where the hell is Molly? What Catherine do? What Catherine do? Because I would love to get Catherine ass up on this docket. The way she done damn played in my face over the last month. Oh, I would love to get Catherine ass up on this docket. What she do now? She always into something. What she do now? Because I was gonna get her with that salad competition, but I never did feel motivated. I think I got in some other bullshit child I probably ran away from. I don't know. But I never did bring all that up. But I could go a lot of places with Catherine. Oh, and shout out to Lovely Love. I have been seeing all the posts and everything, and I was gonna post on my wall, but I was just like, I don't know, I just felt weird for doing it or whatever. Not like it's not genuine because I do. I mean, we've argued, but everybody knows how I am about Lovely Love. Like we'll argue our ass off, but now nobody want to ask about, check on, see what's going on, forget about the past because I want to be entertained more than Lovely Love. She don't realize it, but she can't stand me the most. She resents me the most, but I probably care about and support her the damn most. But she don't see it that way, so that's fine. So I do have a hard, weird time with it, but I was not going to act like I didn't see the post and it didn't make me excited to see that because I'm gonna be honest, I have been preparing like to get whatever news. We just didn't know like the end of the year, and I was kind of like, because I know that will bother me. So I'm so excited to see that. That is a blessing. I didn't want to just shed on the wall and just say something. I feel like that just, I don't know, wasn't enough or the right thing to do at the time. But I do am excited for Love and Love. Hopefully she hears this to know that she was, and I've been pulling for her and praying for her, been sending her good thoughts. Even though we got into it or half getting into it, I still have been pulling for you. Child, you wouldn't believe it. You can ask Nina. I'm honey, pray for you and everything, still pulling for you. So I hope that everything goes good. I'm so excited that you were able to receive a blessing. and hopefully you can ring that bell at the thing. Because I was getting a mammogram the other day, and I thought about Live Love. I seen somebody ringing the bell that all their chemo treatments was through, and it's so weird though, man. Life just be, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Stuff just be coming around. Things just be. It just ain't no coincidence. I just think shit just be happening for a reason because it was really weird. I saw it. I thought about Love and Love. I was over there making coffee and getting the little snacks and stuff that they get for the chemo people. Knowing my ass wasn't supposed to be over there in that thing making coffee and getting over there getting them crackers. Well, they don't really care, but technically they are probably for the infusions and the chemotherapy, whatever. But I goes and has my way. So I went over there and made me a little coffee. I seen how they going on, and I was thought about how lovely love I would love for the bed to ring that bell. And then, of course, got sad for a moment. And then when I got home that same day is when I saw the post going around about Lovely Love. And I'm like, man, look at how shit just be working out. And I said, I thought about her today at that place. And now, full circle, it's like I got an answer for how things was going that same damn day. You cannot make that up. So, in the spirit of what's going on with you, just know, Live and Love, that I made it a point to quit skipping mine because it's been about I had my first one, so I'm supposed to get another one already, and I haven't had another one. I had my one after turning 40, after over 40. But other than that, I hadn't been made for another one. And I just turned 47 because this is like lower risk, blah, blah. But it don't matter. I should have been went. So because of what Love Love went through, I made a priority to keep my appointment and to go and to do right and to look into it. So lovely, just know that you are spreading and making it contagious for us not to forget about ourselves, and supporting you made me remember that I need to also practice what I preach. So as a show of like support and respect for you, I went and did what I need to do, and then I come home and I found out what I found out about you. So anyway, enough of that. I'm just want to let you know that I'm very pleased to know that the good thoughts and the good prayers that we all sent out came back, and this time it was successful. So shout out to you, lovely love. And I can't wait. And I'm so proud of you for like being transparent and showing yourself or whatever, child. Honey, love, so fun. I said, love. When I get that lottery, child, honey, if you want some tatas or whatever, baby, it's on me. We can go down to the DR, get my shit, you get your shit. We have our drinks. Trust me, if I hit this thing, love, I'm coming by to San Antonio proper. We're gonna get on there. We're gonna board that damn plane down to down to Colombia, or we're gonna board it and go on down to the DR, and we gonna have us a time and come back snatched. So be ready to call me out on it. When I come on here and tell y'all I hit, you just better get your bags packed, because me and you gonna go get our procedures together, boo. So let's move along where I get sad. Hey, Rodney. He took stuff out of Mika's general chat, and now they are into it again. Loudon said Side Patrick's bullying him. Who? Happy Life? Happy Life is so strange. Like, is he really slow, or is he not slow? Because sometimes he don't be seeming like he really slow, but he's still slow as like, get your slow ass away from me, leave me alone. But not like in the way that we drag. Because I don't use the word slow for special needs children, things like that. So it's never a drag or a read when I'm saying it. Now other people might be too. I'm saying it as like the insult for like overgrown people and know what they're supposed to be doing. Like, I don't refer to people with learning with special abilities, because it's not challenges, it's a special abilities. I don't exceptional learning is how I refer to it anyway, instead of special education, because I feel like gifted is called special exceptional learning when you like categorize it when you teach and things like that. But it's considered exceptional learning as well, just like special education. So you can being gifted and then having a different way that you learn and process is the same to me, because a lot of those people are gifted. So I don't use that word slow to say that. It's like an insult, because you just really need to get your shit together. You really just dumb and delayed and just, whatever. So I don't know if that's what it is with him, but then it be a little bit to that, like kind of look, they ain't really like they don't deserve no pass. Like I remember when me and Big Man TV had got into it a long time ago, and then now he love me, child. But he had came for me a long couple years ago, whatever, and I was just like, nah, y'all act like cause this nigga slow, he get a fucking pass. No the hell he don't. He know what the hell he doing. He coming on here, blah blah blah. And of course everybody got mad at me. But then after that, they start arguing with him too. Hell, he had his own storylines in these other sectors. Hell, he got more traction in these other sectors. Hell, he got clout in these other sectors. They know who Big Man is. He done made his name known in more three and other sectors. Hell, he done left our asses. So shit, they gets with him too. And everybody gets with him now. But I was so wrong then. And like I said, now if I can start seeing you manipulating something, baby, you ain't that damn slow. You can get it like anybody motherfucking else. And that's why I gives Happy like that motherfucking work because he be trying to come for me and I don't give a fuck how you look, how delayed you are, how much I could tell that your elevator don't go all the way to the top. Well, bitch, oh well, you gonna get stuck on the goddamn 10th floor and I'm gonna be in a motherfucking penthouse dragging your ass and pushing you way back down. I don't give a fuck because your ass ain't that slow to come over here and you know what you be saying and you some of the stuff you say. Now you know what the fuck you be doing. And Happy Life not even like mentally slow as far as like intelligence and none of that type stuff or processing. He just looks slow. But he normally adaptive and the way he be doing shade and things like that, baby. But Happy Life can go. He can go too. He can get it. When I say they can go, that means they can be put on the track and they can go. They can do this round robin with like everybody else. He can get it too. He can go. And I don't like him anyway. Right. He ain't slow. Not like that. Oh, you get some veneers. Hot rod. You been in and out, dipping in and out. You ain't really been on a lot. What you got going on, hot rod? I ain't talked to you in a minute. You over there with the other side, child. Okay, Jay, you can have some veneers because you turned me on to my series, and because are they gonna do another season of that? By the way, 4 seasons. But anyway, no, Jay, yeah, you down for some veneers, baby, because that made my day in July. When I tell y'all July don't owe me nothing at the B sector. When I tell y'all I got July was beautiful. Just so many different things for so many different reasons. But anyway, but yeah, you got the teeth, baby. Now, where is Just Crystal? Let me go see if I can go send for Just Crystal because I need to talk to her. And where the hell is Molly? I ain't seen him all day, but I wasn't in YouTube cameras. I gotta go catch up and see what I missed in YouTube cameras. So who else, y'all? Besides for the cases, we got Lolo and the whole Crystal debacle. We'll see how we gonna do with that. The thing we got, we said that no, we're not gonna do Shakim and what you call it, because they made up. We got who else? Lolo and her little situation with the money thing with Just Krista. Possible Just Krista versus not Nika, but maybe who did I say? Because she came on and was like we might do. Well, I need to find out the issue about as far as the money thing, because it may be Krista against Lolo again if that thing with the birthday money. Well, hell, we can do it either way. But really, if it was that it was before they got into it that she told Just Chill not to send it, then we're gonna put Just Chill ass on the docket too for simping on I hear being a simp ass. Now Just Chill, you just came into the fold. You had my representation just by relation, of being Just Crystal's boo new boo thing. You get automatic diplomatic immunity as far as over here at the Dreamers, and then you also get the representation as your sovereign right for being associated with her. But we may have to try you on being a simp if you letting people, if you as a grown man letting people tell you where you put your money at for no reason would just be having plex. You know, I can understand I want to send it to somebody who they cool with and be like, oh, I didn't know you sent the money. Why you trying to get with them? Like, make sure everything on the up and up. Just let your lady know, hey, baby, I'm a Cause first of all, this is how it's supposed to work. Cause if he your nigga or whatever, your nigga make a donation for both of y'all. So that $25 that you either did or did not get back from Lolo, we gonna find out about that too. If that $25 was sent back upon request, like just Krista asked, and is Lolo putting that in her balance of money she gave up? That's a good question. That's how come I also want to know if just Krista did that before or after they got into it, because that would make more sense. And then who else we say? I don't want no lemon cases. Even though this kind of came out his account, this is about the closest I want to get to that. Well, I mean, technically, I guess to keep it all the way real, if I got to put Roe on the docket for his goings on with shit, who was Roe really against? I mean, his vacation crew, it was him versus them in a way. It was him versus me and Jay Dunn in a way. So we put Roe in there, all that on the docket. Then that means that we gotta that I gotta make myself accountable and be on the docket for this, right? Cause I forgot about my shit. Damn, I was just in a whole bunch of shit too. What? How my shit start? It was Witness and God damn, I'm tired of me. It was Witness, and then it turned into well, it kind of was with Shakim and this. Well, actually, it was with Shakim because that's who I heard say something about it first. So, and he was responding to something else. Let me see, Jay Dunn. Technically, if I gotta go against Ness, and it happened after all that stuff with the trip, our stuff was on the side. So technically, I kind of got a case against Honest Rowe and Jay Dunn a little bit, but not really. I guess you know what, if you want to call our friendship or whatever, some kind of like threesome or thruple or whatever, I guess I could sue the other two parts of the thruple for putting me in some shit with the case or whatever for fun. Maybe we'll do that if we make Ro try himself for his shenanigans. We need to do and then Brian and Ro, well not really Brian and Ro, more so Brian with the sector for the whole fundraising thing. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to Ro. I think we got a good little document. Okay, why was I pulling this up to look at real quick? Hold on, y'all, because I want to see something. Oh, I was finna go get Crystal. Y'all make sure y'all checking out Beef Set the cartoons. Oh, I know I wanted to show y'all. Oh, look, y'all might have seen this going on social media. Hey, Charlie, you make. Oh, look at Big Man TV. Y'all know I'm over here not paying attention with my eyes closed, talking to y'all like I be. And somebody need to start clicking link or something. I used to have my other model used to like contact me. Where the hell RNY? Not RNY, but another model used to have would let me know if I'm like zoned out or call me or whatever. But what the hell RNY said, speaking of which, what my head mob is. Happy birthday again to RNY. We just had a Libra birthday on the 28th of September. And when we had our little whole report on our last live before last, ignore the last live, y'all. I was in my lower self. It's still up though. If y'all want to see it before I put it on private chat, I need to go ahead and I took it there on that video. Son for son, Vanessa. Better go see it while it's open. Get me the 1K. Once it's at 1K, I'm gonna lock it down. It says 7 something, child. But and it was only like 15 minutes. So go watch it, get it to 1K so I can shut it down. Thank y'all. Um but yeah, so when we were last over here before that in our whole report, that's when some of this came up. Yeah. So Ro gonna be for that, and then I can put myself in that because my stuff sprung off of I knew Ness was behind my issue, but she didn't really become a front runner to go back and forth with it until I dared addressed her back or dared say something and stand in my whatever. Because her hands was all over the shit with me, but she was hiding from it basically. So I just did what I needed to do to get it to the forefront because that's who I really need to be fighting with because I'm not stupid or slow. Like, so it was me and Chuck Kim, it was me and whoever else about my name being mentioned and me being lying on. They try to make me mad at Jay Dunn, try to make me mad at Ro for disappointing me and letting me down. But no, baby, I got the right target. Me and the right person who should have been arguing ended up arguing anyway. I knew what the hell was going on. And I'll leave it at that one on that one. Oh, I want to show y'all this thing on my wall. Okay, Charlie, you know that skit I'm finna show you. They Charlie was like, "Why this girl sound like you?" Now I had seen the skit going around on the internet, but I didn't never really listen to her, think her voice sound like mine. So then when Charlie told me that, I said, "Let me go back," because when I seen the thing, I said, "I seen that skit," and me and my husband was just laughing at that shit the other day. Well, when I heard it, I was like, I can't unhear it. And then when I seen the little role play, those of you who see my wall, don't cheat. Don't go look at my wall. And I want y'all to tell me if that's supposed to be my voice, who the other two people is, who I told you I think it is. So hold on, y'all. I'm finna show y'all the skit. 1 second. And it was going on. So Charlie was like, "Girl, this is your voice." And I was like, I hadn't even seen it before, but now I can't unsee it. Hold on, y'all. And then we got to get into some other things. What Jay Wilson talking about? He going to the Spurs game. Somebody go over there and tell Pastor to come say hi to me before he go to his Spurs game. Come over here and tell me on his link when he in all about it. He owe me some darn panel time anyway. Somebody go tell Jay Wilson when he come over his live, come over here and holler at me and tell me about his game before he go over there so I can see what he got on and see what he doing. Since I'm live. Let me see. Cause I want to show y'all. Where the fuck is my wall? Be your channel. Oh. Okay, let's see. Hey, Uncle Claude. Is Pastor still alive? Uncle Claude. Uncle Claude, yeah, it was Uncle Claude. Drop your cash up in for your birthday. Hey, Berber. Hey, Tim. I'm sorry. Hey, Timo. Hey, YTC. He was already entering the parking lot like 10 minutes ago, so he may already be in the game. Oh, okay. Let's see. Share screen. There you go. I wanted to see Pastor, see if he had on something cute, because Pastor been feeling himself. Here we go, y'all. Hold up. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let's see.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do.
I don't.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Yes, I just left work and I need to take a break. I'm hot.
Why are you taking it right there?
Cause that's cool shade right here. Why you bothering me?
Can you get on my purse, please?
I cannot. I'm hot. I'm burning up, and this car police, they'll trespass when they get here.
Okay, no, you stay there. Give me 2 minutes. I'm up the street. I got something better than the police. Okay.
Okay, great. Get here fast.
Okay. No, I'm on my way. You just sit right there, okay?
I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay, King. Stay right there. I got a good.
Okay, don't lie now. Tell them I'm trying to break in the house now. Don't do that.
I might tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. Stay your ass right there, bitch. I'm on the way.
Do you know me? Yeah, do you know me though? Cause you don't know what's going on. That's how people get fucked up. You don't know what's going on. No, do you know me? Do you know me?
Do you know her?
Do you know me?
No, do you know
My
her?
point
My
is that
neighbors
you
don't
leave
play
me
by
alone.
Do you know her, man?
Can you please leave me alone?
Huh?
No, stay right there. No, you ain't got to. Girl, stay right
my neighbors don't play by me, James, bitch.
Say what? What you said? You know him?
Huh? Oh my God.
I'm trying to figure out what's up with him. Do you know me? You don't know what the fuck they got going on. You don't know if I'm here to murder y'all or what.
Hey,
You don't know
James,
what's
what's
going on.
up, bro?
Somebody you
Chill.
don't know y'all. Yeah, I know him.
Huh? Man, chill
He
out.
don't know. I'm fucking with you. He don't know.
That's my neighbor. My neighbors don't play by me, bitch.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about who your neighbor play by. I'm talking to you.
My neighbors don't play. You know when he got that motherfucking fanny pack bad bitch. Our uncle got something in there, bitch. How you pump faking?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll catch you next
Right now,
time.
no,
I'm cool though.
I'm on the way. Stay right now. No, stay right now. Come back. Come back.
Okay. Child, this was the script, yeah, and you can tell that they knew each other because first of all, she slipped and said, "James, my neighbors don't play by me." Because at first it was like, okay, he was just randomly coming there, and then I could tell when I watched it again that somebody must have told the neighbor guy what was going on because he just walked away without. He didn't even realize our boy was gonna get nothing because the assumption was there's something in his book bag, right? Remember she said, I hope you ain't pump faking, bad bitch, and you got something in there. And or whatever. My neighbors don't play by me, James, bitch. Is what she was saying or whatever to him. So you could tell they knew each other. So they were gonna try to do this probably to post it online, like some like, look at this. This fool just came and sit on my porch and I was at work. And I just happened to see him on my Ring camera. And and just like it just happened like a stranger. But the neighbor blew the little skit. And that's when it went awry. Cause I was like, the neighbor just walked straight away, calm, didn't say nothing. And he was listening to the phone. He said, "Huh? Do you need help?" And then somebody was telling him something in the phone. So I'm thinking maybe somebody called or boy, be like, "Hey, this is the game. Like, don't worry about it." Cause he just walked right back off and didn't really make it no issue with James. But y'all, who I said that could be me, Tommy, and Peter Killer. But then I thought about it, and Pete would be the neighbor. Then I said, you know what? Okay, let's do this again. It could be me. If Rico was on board with it, like me and him doing it together, that's the only way it'd be Rico, because that's my boy. So if he was cool with it, we was doing a skit, I could see me and Rico doing it, and the person who doing that part, who did I say? I had said Shakim could do it only if it was in character. But I feel like if it was true to just being organic, it would be Peter Killer as the neighbor, Tommy as the guy on the porch, and then me as the girl talking. Can't y'all see Tommy and me carrying on like that? And then that dude to me resemble P and so kind of like not exactly like him, but you get like the what I was saying, right? Like as far as the characters. Who would y'all say? But I could totally see in the two people on the thing being me and Rico if Rico knew was part of it and we was doing it to be playing. But if it was really like how it was, like if we were supposed to be organic, then that could be me and Tommy. Let me see. Yeah, they weren't expecting the neighbor. Now that lady don't speak faster than me. She just was saying it's just the way she say certain words. They had to be like from somewhere like maybe Louisiana, if I had to guess, or certain parts only because of the way she said the I'm gonna come better than the police. If y'all knows that when people talk like from Louisiana, it's another place. Oh, Texas people kind of do that. It's like a not a stutter, but it's like a way they say a certain word, but it'd be like it'd be like a fast thing with it. Like, I'm gonna come better. The way you say better, it's like almost like not a list, but kind of like, anyway, it's something it's a regional thing. So it's like Texas, Louisiana, maybe some parts of Alabama, but a little bit. Anyway, it's the way they say certain things. But no, she don't talk fast. She wasn't talking fast at all. It was just certain parts. And when she was in her voice is like mine, like I talk fast. But a lot of people down here be thinking I'm from up north and stuff. But when I go to New York and stuff, they know I ain't from down here. They know right away because they was like, yeah, you may not hear it and they may not hear it because they used to, but you could tell the drawl. Like I have a drawl. So I talk fast, but I still have a drawl, like a southern drawl. And so did she. That's how it sounded like that. Like, stay right there. I'll be right there. Like, she wasn't really talking fast though. It's that drawl with the speech. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I think Tommy would have been a perfect thing. Cause me and Tommy could have played together, even though we nemesis, but we could have played together on that. I think that was exactly who that would be. If Rico, like I said, only if Rico was not a part of it. If he was like cool with it, me and him was just gonna do it for fun, I could see him playing that role too. The draw, yeah. Let's see. I see Rico doing James. Yeah, he could. Or I could see Shaquem doing James too. When this remind me when Rico Man Shaq burned down. No, it wasn't Rico Man. Remember, it was Rico's the tenant. Like he was a tenant there. It was a rooming house, and the landlord was cool. So the landlord was on some bullshit anyway. He one of them landlords who wasn't trying to find no insurance claim if he even had insurance. Because some of them older homes you can't even get insured. So they just basically be doing the stuff on their own dime with repairs. Because if you ain't got no mortgage, you don't have to require to have insurance, right? So it's one of those type situations where he was with the shits anyway. So Rico helped him repair it. They ain't had to worry about no claims, and it was what it was. Now there may have or may have not been a pack of cool filter kings involved in the situation. I ain't got nothing to say about it. That's my motherfucking dog. But and those of you who don't know the story, Rico, this is when he was living in Maryland, and Rico, it was a lot going on that day. We had an interesting live, but he took us outside, had a little outdoor interaction, a little fun. As often when Rico does, he takes us on field trips, which is another bonus. Go over to the Rico Reports, Rico Mashup, and he will take you on field trips. So we went on a field trip that day to go to the store after he had to get a hold together on that porch. See, this is why I blame the beef sector, because Rico was distracted, okay? He had a lot going on, and somebody was after him as usual, like they be after me. And he was, up in arms, and then he had to go get him a cigarette because y'all had him stressed out. Now, Rico often goes on the porch and chills and has him a smoke or whatever, maybe a little radio, maybe a little YouTube live, carries on with us or whatever, because you got people in the house and they, you can just go on outside, so it's gonna be too loud or whatever, trying to do it live. And I think they shared a kitchen or something. Well, when Rico got back from the store, there was a little situation with the with the wall. Actually, another thing too, you have to keep in mind with this story. Rico enters the house through the window only just because of a little key situation. Don't worry about it. It was a thing. We was all part of it. When it's time to go home and get in the house, he leave the little door. Cause they be trying to charge you for a key and they want to know, stuff. And you might can find the key, you just don't want to deal with all that. So he had a thing with the window when he could get back in. Well, when he got back, there was a little bit of a spark, a little bit of a, a little incident with some flames. And it could be the wiring, which is what we was saying. Not necessarily cool for the kings or no lighter or nothing like that. That house was older. So it was bound to blow a fuse or some kind of electrical socket or something would go out. Anyway, those are just details. So there was a fire. But the one thing though is what you other hoes can't do. You other hoes cannot cause no fire and help hang the sheetrock and put up a wall to save your landlord the deductible. This is what the part they don't tell y'all about Rico. See, y'all just be trying to hate and like he started a fire, but what you ignoring is the craftsmanship, it's the talent, it's the jack of all trades, if you will. So maybe you too can have situations like this that you get into, but can you get yourself up out of them like Rico can? Mm-mm. So anyway, basically, yeah, he might have had a little incident, may or may not know the cause of it, but guess what? He helped that landlord hang that sheetrock, and at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. It's fixed. So, you know. But y'all want to come over here and spread narratives on my boy like he had something to do with it. You know, I see what y'all was trying to do. Thank y'all for the cash app, y'all. Thank you. Wait a minute. I told you to drop your cash app. What in the world? No, you supposed to be dropping yours. Let me. I got you. Y'all, Uncle Claude, please drop your cash app before I put it in the chat for your birthday. Thank you. So I can send you something for your little coffee money. I gotta send Lolo a cup of coffee. I at least try to get everybody a cup of coffee for their birthday. That's what I try to do. And the cost of coffee done gone up, child. You can't get nobody no $5 for no coffee no more. Shit. Better can give them 10s. You're gonna get it like a little ice mocha or some things like that, or a little smoothie. Something might be over there. Might have to do 15, child, these days for coffee. What I typically do for coffee. Well, I just call it coffee, but you can get you a cocktail in some places. I say a birthday drink. Now, in some parts of the world, you can still get a cocktail for under $20. So that's what I try to do. But anyway, so yeah, that's what happened with Rico with the supposed fire. Now, if anybody else want to tell that story any better than me, go somebody else's link and do it, because this is my story and I'm sticking to it, and Rico gonna come out on top. So moving right along. Molly, don't be coming in my chat and talking about I missed anything or I left anything out. I don't want to hear it. And where the hell is Molly? Have y'all been watching have y'all been watching Beef Safe the Cartoons channel? Why y'all be over there like that? Because I remember when I was trying to help him get to his 1K, y'all did subscribe, and I was so I believe the Dreamers had something to do with that, because nobody was really sharing him out back then like that. And I can go on my wall back then when I was pushing him out. Then I had stopped really coming live, so I really wasn't sharing nobody out recently. Remember, I used to share and post on my wall all the time. But anyway, so I was sharing him at the beginning part of it, and then he had a little live over there with me. You know me, I be getting sensitive. But he don't never be cruel with his shit. That's why I can still support and share, because it don't be cruel. But anyway, I want him to. I think everybody deserves. I remember when Brianna said that a long time ago. Like, wait a minute, who was that? Who got their 1K? She was like, okay, drop their thing. She was like, because Brianna really share lives and help promote people, things like that. But the one thing she do say, which I agree too, that everybody in this sector should be able to get their 1K. Everybody should be able to get their monetized fighting numbers up. We got enough people in this sector, enough supporters, and everybody who support each other, to where everybody should be able to help everybody get to their 1K, to put it on an even playing field. Now, after what you do with that is on your own. So I do respect that line of thinking, and I feel that way too, to a point, I guess. You do something too bad to me, I'm hypocritical as a bitch. But so I was promoting that. Even when I got a lot that was unfavorable of me, I still was like, no, subscribe, because he actually puts time in this. It's good, it's creative, it's different. Like y'all say y'all want content. Like the fool is actually funny. And even when he has came, because a lot of people, they do cartoons and do skits like that, or do certain type of what you call it? I call it, I guess, not visual. I guess it's a visual art form to the Beast Sector. So I guess it's almost like AI creators. Like you're not actually a creator in like the physical sense, but you more so speak through like your art. So you're not gonna necessarily come live. You'll just do your medium instead of your mouth. Well, my medium is my mouth. right? But their medium is their artistry, their cartoonery, their sketches. If you just draw, whatever, that's their medium. My medium is uh factory defaulted mic and rapid talk and just my mouth. So that's the medium I use to come on here with or whatever. So but anyway, oh hold on, y'all. That's my special ringtone from my husband, child. He got a special ringtone. Hold on, y'all. Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just on my live with the on the live and I was waiting to hear from you either way. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna call you when I get off my live. All right. Love you. Bye. All right, y'all. Okay. So I ain't gotta leave back out. Hold 1 second. Let me take this off. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, no, you ain't gotta pull him out if he's somewhere else. I'll talk to him later. You might do a Libra blackout party. Okay. Well, let me know because I'll come over and support yours. But also, Pizarra is doing a Libra party too. Now I don't know when she's doing it for sure, but she's gonna be doing one because you got URNY Lolo, but I don't know. Lolo people want her to do something separate, but my people wanted me to do something separate too. So I did the cancer party with Pizarro, and I still have my own party. So she can do that too. But see, her people say they want something separate, but then like Krista point was people who complain the most about the situation with her low and all that kind of stuff ain't supporting like that. So then don't tell her not to do Pizza's party if you're not going to support her. Like you're not going to like give her enough to have her own party. Like there's no point in it, if that's not if you're not going to actually support people. That's what I understand. We're gonna have to talk about this. I don't know, we need to do it in court or whatever, but some of this manipulation of the platforms and things like that gonna have to stop. But that's just my that's my little soapbox. Let me go get Crystal because I be getting so distracted that I'm supposed to be doing several things. But I think I know where he at and leave him where he at, child. He know where I'm live because he get these goddamn notifications like everybody else. Don't save Molly. Good job, Vibrant. You've been knowing me long enough to know. Don't save him because Molly already know that he supposed to have a second device. So if Molly is not putting himself in a position to do what he needs to do, then Molly don't need no savior. Don't save him because he don't want to be saved. Okay? Molly, I already know it's critical in these times right here. I got to know where you stand. I got to, cause see, I don't be asking people to take no stand for me, but everybody else expect it. So y'all go over there and y'all dance for the Pacific Coast Bandit over there, but then y'all feel like y'all ain't got to dance for me, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's see, who is this? Crystal. So hold up, we're gonna try to get Crystal because I really want to know. And I guess I could watch Lolo's live, but I don't know where to pull it up at because I looked over there a little bit and I seen when Crystal was up there and then she wasn't up there no more. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out crystals. I thought I had her in here. Ah, shit. It's like a damn, what is that? Ooh, it's not like it's just just crystal. It's like a shit. She in here somewhere, but I forgot her Cash App go. It's like a RJMD JC. What is it? What is it? Hold up. When are we having breakfast? Can you say some of y'all and not all of y'all, please? For what, Miss Byron? She looked at to care about where Molly is. What you talking about, Jay? Oh, Jake, what's up, boo? Here, let me drop the link again, cause I ain't got it up. Cause normally Jake just come up, so that's why shit. I know you ain't letting that stopping you, but I ain't got the link. Um, hey Kimberly Black, how you doing? Now Molly ain't in no trouble for real, for real. I just be saying that stuff to Molly, like so he can hear it and so he can feel like he in trouble, but he really ain't. Oh no, you're not clashing with her, Uncle Claus. She just was wanting to do a Libra party, like so all of y'all could feel celebrated instead of having people individually parties. But no, still do whatever you want to do on your channel, do your own content. It's just a way for you to stop through over Pizarro's and drop your cash up and get support over there. It's just her letting all her people basically support y'all together. So it's almost like her birthday party, but for y'all, but for her people to support y'all. And yeah, you can go on your channel and do your own thing. It's just that all of y'all who support her, it's too many of them. So not to keep up with all y'all birthday like that or individually, yeah, a lot of y'all don't have no platforms the way y'all be going live like that, or you don't have a platform. Period. So she just want to find a way for everybody to get a little piece of their birthday celebrating, like the subbies who are notable, like R and Y, who like super. I call them super subbies. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my banner up because they done cuss me out if I don't have my banner, child. Hold up. Jake.
Girl, I came here and spoke 5 times. And you talk about where's Smiley? Where's Smiley? Girl, don't do that.
Molly, I tried. Oh, Molly back is in here now? Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was in
No,
here.
he's somewhere else. And I'm like,
Yeah, I
how you
know. I
looking for
heard
people that
that.
ain't here?
I
Right,
heard
but
that.
girl, but anyway, let me move on. Let me move on. Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
girl, what you looking for the people? But let
Miss
me tell you what
Shirley,
happened.
hey, I know what you're saying now, Miss Shirley. Okay, so they're saying y'all, yeah, I mean it in general. It's like a southern thing, y'all. You have to like forgive me. I don't be meaning to say every single body literally, but I get what you're saying, Miss Shirley. Like give it to who deserve it or whatever. Okay, go ahead, Jay.
Well, so let me tell you what happened. And maybe the next time when you looking for Molly, he'll click the link. He'll click it to tell you that she was looking for him. Maybe he'll do that. Why don't he? But okay, so Envy is talking about having this invocation, and he said that it's gonna be a naked party, like an orgy. Did you know?
Mm-mm.
Well, he told me this, and RNY TV is invited, and so I said, well, why not me be like Lennon? What if I sponsor RNY TV? I said, what if I pay for her flight and her hotel? RYTV said, praise the Lord saints. She said she don't get down like that. But, it seemed to be like an orgy or something going on based on what he said. So the reason why I'm telling you Miss O is because I think it's a troll move. It gotta be a troll move.
Okay, because yeah, I had told you you had said you was gonna investigate, see if it was for real. Because I said, wait a minute now, I might get in trouble if I be anywhere near that, but it might be worth it if it's really gonna be some drama. But then you was like, well, let me just see if it's even real.
Hmm. Yes, well, I definitely did my due diligence. You just have to give me a little bit of time. And it seemed like it's a whole troll thing. Cause I'm like, why your patient is gonna be all this type of stuff? And the thing is, because I definitely could pop in, I can, but I don't want to pop in and they doing orgies or stuff to put me in a bad light because I don't want no parts with no orgies. But that's what he's doing right now. So, and when I say right now, I'm not saying at this very moment, but I don't know. Now he trying to spin it to that. But R&Y was saying that she'll go. So I said, well, I might have to sponsor her. And I think he want her to come. And she said she don't do no orgy either. So I'm like, who going to a party about an orgy? He must
Right.
need Laurie there. Laurie go to
Oh
the
yeah,
party
that's
with the
Laura's
orgy.
thing. Oh yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
she unapologetically swings. She like pineapples for real. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm thinking, well, maybe you need Laurie. You need somebody like that.
Well, that's his girl.
So,
I would think she'll be invited anyway. Okay. Now I
yeah.
can see now real talk, and I ain't trying to be funny though, Lolo. This is what the trip you need to be going to instead of that damn Vegas. This right up your alley. It's gonna be more low key. I don't think you gotta like be doing flips and stuff to keep up with these people. And it's the pineapple stuff you get down with anyway. So shit, I'll be putting my efforts and have my people sponsor me to go to Atlanta. And you probably ain't been to Atlanta. You already been to Vegas. And I don't think you've been
Mm-hmm.
to Atlanta because you said you hadn't traveled before Vegas. You've been raising your kids and you hadn't went nowhere at all. So most likely you ain't been to Atlanta. That's what you need to be doing. And it's a good enough distance from your house, but not that
It,
bad. And then, you know,
it ain't a bad distance. She could do a flight or she could get on the Amtrak. And in the
right,
Amtrak, she could stretch her legs and arch her back, whatever she prefers,
right.
because she need her room to move around.
Right.
But yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
thought that
Well,
was
Lori,
crazy.
the Amtrak gonna give you more room now. I would never get on the Amtrak again. Well, not how I did it. I just did it trying to be cute. My mama wanted to do it. I already had flew to New York and I was in college and I was like, okay. My mom had planned all little trips. I was like, okay, mom wanna come with me. I'm like, I want to do a train. I'm like, mom, it ain't like you think on TV. Like they romanticize trains. Like I realized it ain't the romanticized like you think, or you going on the train to, some kind of clue game and it's nice dining. You got all this room and no, baby. So it
Mhm.
was horrible. Atlanta to New York. I would never put that on my worst enemy for 18 hours ever again. I just thought I was just with the shits back then. I thought that, and that was also before my surgery too. So imagine them tight quarters, and the dining tables are even worse. So when you go in the part to go to the goddamn to eat and all that kind of stuff, it's like them booths that be at the Waffle House, but tighter. Child, it's a hot
Yeah.
mess. Oh God. So Lori, but you will be able to stretch your legs a little bit more as far as get up and walk. But that flight gonna be so quick from Virginia to Atlanta. Hell, I don't even know the flight from Atlanta to New York is only like an hour and 15, 20 minutes. So hell, it's probably about like an hour to go from VA to Atlanta. So yeah,
Mm,
you might want to do that, Lori. I think the Atlanta trip would be a much better trip. And Envy is going to take care of you. You will not be paying for Envy's burger. He ain't going to do you like that. Now, I don't know a lot about Envy, but he come across to me the type of man to where you ain't going to be buying his food.
yeah, and the mad thing that I think about it is because I feel like they was trying to take away RMYTV's Christianity. But Laurie, she
Hold
don't
on,
left her
Jay Dunn,
Christian.
because you'll cuss me out too if I let this person up too. But that's why I'm finna say something because I know good and goddamn well I don't know who this fool is. This somebody. Have you ever heard of somebody named Denmark Andy? Some white boy
Mm,
trying to be up here with this shit. So should we play with him or no?
well, you better put the banner up because I don't know who that is.
Let me see. Jeff will bet. Now, Jeff, you can come over here and play with us, but there we do require a fee. Cash App fee to come over here and have fun with us. It's a pay to play channel. But one moment, let me see what you talking about, child, because I'm just that curious. I don't know why. Do you know MU? You might come from the Trump sector. Do you know MU?
Oh, I come on YouTube randomly, see your StreamYards.
Oh, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I hate him. In Denmark, we hate him. No,
You
he
hate him
wanna
in
take Greenland
Denmark?
from us. Yeah, we don't like that fucking idiot.
Denmark is a cool area, and so you're Denmark Andy. So you're from Denmark?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you just randomly saw my stream.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the beef sector. We cusses each other out for fun, and instead of celebrity conversations, we have local celebrities like Lovely Love, like MU, who I asked you, did you know?
Don't know who
'Cause
that is. I'm a celebrity in Denmark in my local place. So
oh,
yeah.
you are Denmark Andy. You're a celebrity. What do you
Yeah,
do?
I used to stream myself, doing in real live streaming, going all around the world, and
How
One
many
arm just
subs do you have?
200,000. One place.
200.
One place. That's the biggest. Like on D Live, if you know that platform.
D Live.
Yeah, I used to
What
stream
about
that like
YouTube? How many do you have
6
on
years
YouTube?
ago. I don't know, 20. I had a lot of different channels. I get banned a lot,
20 people, 20 subs or
20.
20,000?
I used to have 1,000 people watching. So yeah, 20,000 subs was my record.
So you can talk to the YouTube support. So you might be useful. I might need a little friend like you.
Yeah, I done it.
You got a little clout with the 200,000 channel, cause
I had a manager,
yeah,
but he helped me.
in the
My
beef
manager.
sec. Yeah, so you gotta. Do you know Brandon in Google support?
No,
Jake, he don't know Brandon.
I don't know Brandon. No.
I was so Brandon was emailing back and forth with me when I had to get rid of a couple of channels around here. But if you don't know Brandon, then that's fine. But you know, I'm not familiar with you, but
Nope.
Dini, so keep your banner up. But if you want him up here, let him be up here. I don't have no problem.
I have pants on everything. I'm just here to support you guys. Say hello. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Well, we finna get ready to talk about our sector stuff. You wanna just chillin'? I mean, cause we.
Yeah. I'll listen in.
Okay.
If you like, I'll come with my my things. I'm fucking bored. It's late. Over here, 2 in the night.
Also, it's 2 a.m. over there.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and look at you. You know, he done said yes now to me and you, Jimmy. So at least he got some manners so far.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm a gentleman.
Well, wonderful.
If people troll me, I'll
Andy,
troll them.
Andy,
We
go
have
get
fun.
your people. Go get your people and send me some people over here to my live. If you want to support.
I will. I don't know many, but of course we can do that. We can figure
You
it out.
got 20,000 subs. You can post on your community wall to tell them to come join you over here.
I'm on IP2. You don't want people from IP2 over here,
Why? What's the IP2?
It's the biggest network in the world for IRL streamer, in real life streamers,
Oh yeah, IRL. Yeah, I know an IRL streamer. What's her name?
That's what we do.
I followed her for a
retarded.
while. She was in some big shit. What's my girl
do
name?
toxic shit and it's bad people.
Yes.
Bad people.
What was the one who boyfriend?
But I can explain how to do your stream
What's her
you
name?
want to get inspired, But
I'm
just
trying to
do
think
your
of the
thing.
lady I know that does IRL, and she had a big beef, a situation where her boyfriend was coming up. She's in California, and what did he do? Oh my God, what was that lady name? I gotta go find that. That was she's an IRL streamer, and damn it, what was that situation with her and that guy? Oh, it's somebody in the sky. You know who I'm talking about. We was following that woman. She had this big drama, and she was an IRL streamer. She's in California, and
Nina, are you in the sky, Nina? We need your help.
not Nina, another person. I'm trying to think.
But anyway, it was Nina.
Yeah, I'll figure it out later. But anyway, yeah, I know about IRL. They off the chain. They just do, pretty much kind of like us. We would be IRL streamers if technically, because we just talk about everyday people. Like instead of like Cardi B, our celebrity
It's cool.
is
It's cool.
Lady
But taking
Dimples.
it
What?
in real life, it's a different thing, you know. It's very
Lady Dimple is
dangerous.
Right.
not a celebrity over here. You better stop that, Demon. So
Not
that's why they
celebrity,
keep.
but just like we drag the common person and not the celebrities. I'm trying to get them to understand that the beef said that our people are our celebrities to us because
Yeah,
most
yeah.
places you go, they're not just dragging you, they next door neighbor. So that's kind of what we
Listen,
doing here.
in
Like,
Denmark, there's no dragging. Like, there's
Well, I
nothing.
do.
There's
Well,
nothing
I do want to tell
celebrities. They're all the
RNYTV
same.
because RNYTV had asked. RNYTV, IRL is in real life. That's what
Yeah,
that means these days.
we go
In real
outside.
life.
We go
So it's
outside.
people that
It's
go
just for the memes.
outside and they be
Filming all the.
live streaming in real life, showing whatever is going on, whatever it is.
Yes, I can show you
mm,
my video. Like, not maybe when I'm on my phone too. So I can find clips. They clip me when I go around in Copenhagen or other places, Germany or Amsterdam. Yeah. I also play basket. I'm a basketball player. Very tall.
so you
You
play
hear me?
basketball, professional
Yeah.
basketball?
Not professional, but I'm very good. I play like Danish league or whatever. It's small over here.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, you can go ahead and well, it was nice meeting you. I'm gonna let you go in the chat and chill out so we can have our panel up here because I'm
Can
about
you
to have
just let me?
somebody.
Can I just do this and can you show me just one thing? Like, just do you think I'm nasty, man? Like, I
Huh?
just wanna
Can we show what?
just 1 second of me. Like, I don't know, take a screenshot or
Why?
something. I don't.
Why do you
I
need
don't
people to
want
see
to
you
think I'm
so
fucking
bad?
nasty. They say I'm nasty, man.
Oh. Yeah, you knew what was about to happen.
He said, "Just show me. Just hold on. Not him up here begging like Johnny Gill. Show me. Show, just let them see me. Show me. I'm not about
Right.
to finger fuck. I'm
Nasty.
not about to finger fuck. No, get your ass down. Now don't make me get rude and get ugly. Cause I ain't trying to be rude and ugly. Thank you. I'm
Anyway,
happy he
child,
kept
it's
that banner up.
cool.
He was trying to do something
Right.
else with his raggedy
Uh-huh.
ass.
Talking about just sold me for a second. Like the nigga, what?
Bitch, no, no. But RNYTV, bring your ass up here, cause I told you, Miss O, about you over there about to be doing the orgy. Come on, come on up here and explain yourself, cause I came over here and I told on you.
I can't believe somebody even approached you that way. They should have known that you was gonna be. Shit, I'm surprised Iron White didn't have a whole exorcism over there trying to approach you by some freaky dealings, a woman of the church. How dare he?
Well, he did, and I said I'll sponsor her. They want me to. They want me to sponsor Malik, big blockheaded ass. Clicked that link. It was like, oh, so you sponsor RNY? Why you worried? Why you worried if she coming on my dime? Malik Malik got happy, but remember Malik was about to ship his wife off last summer over there to Vegas to get fucked on. So that's up Malik alley.
So, why they thought you was gonna be down for the pineapples, down for the swingers? Like, Lord, what in the hell? What you been over there doing on them darn back stream yards the way they think they can approach you like that? Do tell.
Cause you know Malik was about to send his wife last summer to fuck on Peel and Intrinsic at the same time.
Right.
So he was hoping that RNY was gonna go come here to Atlanta, and especially when I said that I'll sponsor her. Oh, he was ready for that money. And I'm trying to figure out RNY TV, what's going on with them people? What they got going on?
Right. Iron, why Envy think it was okay to come at you like that? What y'all been talking about on the back string yards or the group chat, child? The way he thought he could come approach you.
She done asked for the link twice, Demi So. You got to put it back
It's
down there
nothing
for us.
still on murder. Okay, I thought. Oh, okay. There go Charlie got it. I was gonna say I thought that I
Yeah,
had dropped
now
it.
you gave a link to the white man that was over there doing whatever he was doing.
Don't
All
even go
right.
there. See, she got up here before I even dropped it. Don't even play. Hold 1 second. See how these folks do me, RY. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
RY.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, RY, I came over
Oh,
here
look at you
Hey,
because
deserve it. I love that Bob. Now you is
thank
living
you.
life.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let me just bring some clarity to a few things, okay?
okay, tell
Number
her what
one.
happened. Tell her what happened.
Okay, so
Hey, free.
number one, um, he I was actually approached before about coming, and it was never that type of party ever. He never approached me or anything like that. He was just like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And I was just like, "I have something else to do that weekend," and that was that. So I knew about it. I just couldn't make it. That's all. So today, well, actually yesterday, me and Malik made a bet. He thinks it's not going to happen. So I said, "All right, let's bet $50 on it." Cool. Today, Malik said, "You know what? Let's make this a smooth 100." I said, "I bet." Jay Dunn, in her infinite wisdom, I don't know where she came up with this from. She said, "Well, I will sponsor RNY to go down there." And then that's when things kind of took a turn. Orgies came up. And what I said to that
Oh,
was,
they
I'm
done
no
left that
novice.
part out. Okay, so she
No, no,
brought
no,
the
no.
orgy to the
And
girl.
I said, no, no, no. Jay Dunn didn't bring the orgy part up. That was already talked about since yesterday. So I was just like,
Oh,
first and foremost, I'm no novice to that type of party. We all have our proclivities. The only difference is I believe in anonymity. I'm not out here broadcasting everything I may or I may not partake in. That ain't nobody business. No. So I don't tell
okay. So
y'all.
basically,
And
RY say she get down, just don't get down with y'all. Okay.
Right. Even how you just have to put that up in my lap, even though it wasn't in my lap. You see how you just tried to paint that orgy mess up on me, Jimmy, so, and it wasn't. No.
yeah, it
But see,
really wasn't
you
her.
gonna have to stop.
That was brought
You
up
gonna have to
yesterday
stop
because they
doing
was
that.
talking about bondage and everything else like that. So no, just to bring clarification to that, no, no. Jay Dunn was just like, I
No,
will
what?
sponsor you to go. Go.
Well,
Go
and this
ahead.
is let me tell you my verbiage and what which I
Hmm.
said because I saw RY is talking to Envy and then Malik up in the chat about this type of party, and so I said, well, let me pull a lemon and let me go ahead and offer to pay for your flight and your hotel. I said, but
That's
the only
exactly
difference
what she
is,
said verbatim.
I said the only difference is I know better than to promise that to 5 people. I just promise it to one person, which is RY. And then that's whenever they started getting really, really talking about what this is about. And that's how come I feel like it got to be trolling. Ain't nobody, who about to go? Well, first off, I live here, and I damn sure ain't going to no damn party with Envy to watch him fuck on somebody. No. So I'm trying to figure out who in the hell is actually going to participate up in this.
I don't know.
Well, he kept saying that the guest was gonna be revealed and all that. So are the people knowing what they getting into? Like, so the people that's coming are supposed to be, cool with all the extra things. Now, are he even getting people together that even would even have any kind of sense of attraction to each other? Because what the hell the other people come in there? Who you gonna be doing?
JV, Mr. Longwood, do you see what I'm saying? That part. Oh, it
Who is
don't go
the
down
Oh,
over there
who is
with
the
me.
who is the candy? Like who is like who? There's nobody in there that's fuck. Never mind.
well, and see,
Child.
that was the thing that confused me because when I clicked Envy's link, this was before I knew that it was that type of party. Because I have been out of the loop with most of this stuff. I heard about Envy's party at YouTube cameras and then that code. But I've not been paying too much attention. But I did say that I'll slide through. Remember, in YouTube cameras, I was talking to you, Jimmy, so, and I said, well, if he doing something here, then I might have to slide through. And you said that you might come. You said, don't tempt you. And so I'm thinking it's just a regular Halloween party. But no,
Right.
they
BBW
talk
says
about some other
she's
stuff.
here, the MSO.
Oh, can someone? Hey, Crystal, we was talking about you earlier, and I wanted to get some clarification with the situation with the Lolo thing because I had a lot of points on your side, but you know I'm always defending you, and the folks be getting mad about it. But I said I see points on both sides, and I made my points, and some of them we might having. I don't know if you heard me over Pizarro's too, because I was saying I see how you see it, and I can see some of Lolo's points. But I did want to ask you, Crystal, because the girl said. Now, this is what the girls said. They said that your man wanted to, come up to the table and give your girlfriend a cash app, which I love that. That's what a real man do. I want to support you. Cause even my husband was like, for Nina's birthday, he was just like, you whatever you seeing, what you was gonna sing? No, do more than that, whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's like nice or whatever. So people they do hook your friends up and do nice things. Now that's what a man's supposed to do. But and I said, and I know BBW don't have no problem with her men giving money because Lemon is like the sector's lick, right? And you let him do what he need to do with his money. But they said that you was trying to stop Lolo from getting a birthday gift from your man. Now I said it made sense if it was after the shenanigans, of course. Like, fuck away from me, bitch. You drop me, but you want my nigga money. I mean, hey. But they said no, so don't be defending Crystal because she said this before her and Lolo got into it. And I said, well, maybe she one of them women that don't want their men giving people money. But then I said, that can't be the case because Lemon is the sector's lick. So I'm curious to what happened. Was it the chicken before the egg? 1 second. Here's just Crystal.
But no, I'm gonna go ahead and drop. Oh, my bad.
So, wait. So you got
Mhm.
plans, but had you not had plans, would you have went? You ain't got to necessarily do the pineapples part, but would you have went?
Hey everybody.
Hey, some things I keeps to myself. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. See, and even so, you of all people should know one thing about me. I keeps a lot of stuff to myself.
I know, but
Cause
I had to put it out
I
there. I
know,
had to do
cause
it. I
cause my
had to
favorite
ask.
my favorite 3 word sentence is mind your business. So
But
and
this
I think
my
if we all
thing
kind
that
of understood that, then
Mm-hmm.
we
what's
did,
that?
and I just didn't want her to be corrupted because I felt like there was a
Oh
whole
no,
corruption going on, and it
oh
could
no.
be some type of sadistic sacrifice happening to bring
Right.
a church going woman like RYTV and put her up in an orgy. Oh my goodness, imagine that! And for Halloween,
Listen,
You
Jadon,
thinking
I
more?
have
You?
been
I'm
to.
thinking more demented than you. I'm thinking. I don't know what kind of
Mm,
freak. Not, I mean, not even
listen,
freaky. It's just like over harvested shit. Black women and they sales and shit. I don't know what they might be trying to do to you. I want some get
y'all are
out
going
type
too
Where
of
is this
far.
shit.
Y'all are
happening
going
at?
too
Where is this
far.
happening at?
Envy is having an orgy. He's trying to force people to have an orgy party.
Oh,
So that's when the whole thing
Oh,
about
Crystal, that moan was interest. It wasn't
J
no
Dunn. Tell me
disgust.
some. Oh,
no, I just
right.
said
So
Oh,
some of the
oh.
people in
No,
the
I just
chat was
said
just like,
oh, and
"Oh,
I
J
I was
Dunn
putting it
has
on mute.
sexual demands." If RYT, I
hold
don't
up,
believe there's any
wait,
type of
they said
stipulation.
what? They
Yeah,
said what?
tell me some. You
what?
would
No,
have sexual stipulations if I took. It was people in the chat that was saying this. That you would have sexual stipulations if I decided to take it and all this other.
well, let me
That
tell
goes. It
you
wasn't
this
enough.
one thing, RY. Hold on,
You ain't
RY,
got to tell
before
me.
you go.
You ain't got to tell me nothing because I know. I don't believe that crap. Like really? No, you ain't got to
Well,
explain
no,
that to
but
me.
let me tell you, a true life
Okay.
experience.
Hmm.
I dealt with a church girl, and after I ate her, she cried, and I couldn't understand it because she thought that God,
Jesus,
she
Lord.
thought she thought that God was gonna be mad at her, and that was
What?
traumatizing for me. She thought that God was
Oh.
gonna be mad. So,
Oh. Okay. Well, that's not funny if that's the case.
no,
Yeah.
no, she really
Mm-mm.
did. She really did. But so no, I don't play with the Lord and play with people's sexuality like that. I'm happy that y'all think y'all know
He
me,
said
but
all
y'all
that
don't
to
know
say
me like
that.
that.
Right. I would like to say that I know you well enough that I wouldn't even think that coming from you. Absolutely not. No. No, 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 no.
And
Yeah.
I hate when they do that to people, to homosexuals. I hate when they do that because it's
Yeah.
like, what people have preferences. I'm not saying that she wouldn't get down or whatever. And I'm never gonna do myself down because I already know if I said JW loves us for chocolate too. So I'm not saying that either one of us will be candidates because I mean, look at us, both of us. But what I'm saying is that why that automatically gotta be the thought? Like I hate when they do that type of
Yeah.
thing.
Right. But why it can't be just because I'm challenging Lemon because he ain't bought nobody a trip? Why it can't be that? Now I need to be
That's
trying to
very
fuck.
true.
I done had my fair church girls. I grew up in the church. Don't forget.
Oh yeah,
Listen,
what if
that,
JW wanted to Miss Min Pam you? That might have been she might want to drag her hold of Vegas, drag her hold of Atlanta.
I don't know about that. I
Ain't that
plead
how
the
they
fifth.
did for Miss Pam? View of the View,
Oh yeah, I forgot about
the
that.
coloring cunt.
Oh, see, and that's where I exit stage left. But no,
Okay,
no, no,
all
no, no.
right.
It's nothing like that. Like I knew narrative was going to be spun behind that, but no,
Right, you
it's
already know,
nothing
but
like that.
we
If
getting ahead
I
of it. This is the
decide to
PR
get down
land.
into right, if I decide to participate in any type of orgy festivities, guess what? I just turned 38. I can do whatever the hell I want to do. I go to
Right.
bed making my own business.
And I just turned 39 on YTV, and I could do what in the
You see
hell
what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
do.
You see what I'm saying? So if I
That's
do that,
called
it's my
grown, grown,
proclivity.
grown, grown.
My thing is this: what one person eat don't make me shit. So what I do don't have no effect on anybody else.
As
That's
long as
all.
you don't shit while they eat you. And on that note, I
You
know you
see?
gotta
Okay,
run.
listen.
Girl,
My name
get
is
up.
not
That's
Michelangelo.
horrible.
I am nobody's painter.
All right,
Okay.
well, can I get a look? Can I get a little bunker fun? Can I get a little something for me before I go to bed tonight? Just a little something, just a little hint, just a little answer to the question, maybe.
What question?
What I asked you up here, can I get a little bunker answer
Oh, that was
in
the
the bunker?
answer
No, about the part. Just give me something that you
about the
can't say up
party.
here. Basically, I just want some. You know me. What Molly say? Any kind of official or undisclosed tea. You know that's my little thing. That's my little niche. I love
Mhm.
me some undisclosed or some private tea. I get excited. So I need a little tea, like maybe a little something that you wouldn't tell the girls up here about whether you go to that party or not. If it was different people, just get to the bunker, baby. After you leave here.
If it was different people, I mean,
Hmm.
listen.
But
Let's
now
just say
you do
I've
need to
been
get to the
around the world
bunker
and
though.
ah
In a
yeah
minute
yeah.
though, you do need to
Okay.
get to the bunker because I want to tell you.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I would say no. I even if it was a different group of people, I would still say no, and that's just my honest to God opinion. Because I've been there, I've done that, and I'm good. Ever since COVID-19, I can't stand a bunch of people. I can't. So no, 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 no. Mm-mm. Now, if it was a one-on-one
And I would just
situation,
say this to
then I
the
would entertain
naysayers.
it, huh?
But if IY wanted me to take her out, she's woman enough to tell me that. So I don't need to
Absolutely.
sponsor her to a vacation if she wanted me to take her out myself. I thought that I was giving Lemon a one up because Lemon tried to sponsor 6 people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And
RY
then
definitely knows how to approach a possible prey, baby, honey. And I mean, let me just
You
tell
see what I'm
you. Now
saying?
I can do a little undisclosed tea on I tease y'all living there. RY is a woman of the church, but she's also a woman of the world because she's grown. And
Very much so.
y'all just ain't gonna get all of that.
Very much so. I feel like a lady doesn't have to put everything out there. Yeah. So you never know who I decide to approach
Now you need
or
to put
who
everything
offer
out
I
there for some
decide to take
backstage
up. You never
passes. If
know.
it's some celebrity perks and backstage passes, now we
hold up,
will.
what you say? Because I thought Demon Soul was over talking you. What you said?
I'm a grown woman, and the lady never discloses who she approaches or whose offer she decides to take up. Nobody will ever know. Ever.
I love that in
Because I
my
don't like people
39th year.
exactly listen, because I don't like people all in my business. Mm-mm.
I understand.
So
I feel you. I feel you.
so nobody would ever know. Ever. Whether it is a male or a female, nobody would ever know. because it ain't their business.
I feel
And
it.
that's just where I'm at with it. Anything else, ladies?
I
No,
don't
that'll
have
be
anything
all.
Oh,
else
hold
for
on.
you.
As a matter of fact, can I stir the pot right quick? Jadon,
Hey, Dr. LaShanya. Oh, check the
What
bunker too
is
when
it?
you get a chance.
What? What you about to start the pot about?
Jadon,
For what? Uh,
about yesterday. What the
okay, what?
hell what the hell was ZX doing yesterday?
Who?
ZX. What was that about?
What? He came up there. What, on Lady Nika she talking about?
Yes.
Girl, that's the thing. That man. Oh, that's why I always leave when he show up. But I was up there talking to Bad Weed. And he came up there to try to jump into me and Bad Weave having a dialogue, which is two women having a dialogue because me and Bad Weave known each other since her LSA. You know, she's from
Hmm.
LSA, so
Right.
that's why I have something to tell her because that bitch just talk crazy about me for years. But
Hmm.
he came up there and he started talking sexual. So once he left, then I came back and I don't know, but I really don't like that. Any man and any man that's my father's age that I've expressed that this is very inappropriate, don't tell me that you're trying to do X, Y, Z to me. If I say that, that's all I should have to say. But what I've learned time and time again is that he won't allow that. That can't be that. And that's
Mm.
why I don't even sit on the panel with him. So I left, girl. But I know he was
Okay.
up there talking about everything about me. But I mean, who want to be sexualized when they on here for their free time? To be honest, I was over there
Right.
supporting Lady Nika because Lady Nika supported me heavily for my birthday
Got you.
specifically. So I came over there. But he over there trying to do all that. I ain't got time for it, and I ain't gonna sit on the panel for it. So I had left. What he say?
Oh, he was like, he said, I mean, I'm up here to try to help. Since you want to throw her cooch at somebody's husband, I got a penis and I'll travel. I'll help you out, Jada. Whoa. Sir, you
And
didn't
that's
learn the
what he
last
been
time from
saying
Trey
for a long
Germain?
time. He been saying that type of mess, and then he wonder why I don't want to be on the panel with him. Like, no, no.
Like, I want these men to understand no means no, which is why I had to snap off on Noble and Happy Life. Stop inviting people to your genital areas. Don't nobody want that. Stop. So I was a little confused
Sure don't.
yesterday when that happened.
Sure don't.
Huh?
Unless you want me to bite it off, bitch. I'll bite it, ho.
Jada
Bitch,
said, call her
I'll
Lorena
be.
Bobbitt.
Thank you. I'll bite that bullshit off, bitch. Don't give me nothing that I ain't asked for. Thank you.
Exactly.
Hold on, Jeremy.
Exactly.
We finna get to that segment right now.
Hold on. One minute. Oh, and that's where I go ahead and I leave. Thank you all for listening to me. I'm out. I'm going to the chat. Bye.
All right, bye. Check the bunker, Erwin. Okay, who made Lolo cry? Well, Krista. Now, Krista, this is the thing. I didn't hear about the incident. I still haven't seen it on Lolo's channel. We're gonna watch it. I'm gonna see it in a second. But I had
Mm-hmm.
some points because I've been in your situation, and I kind of Pizarro told me not to make it about our situation that it wasn't the same thing because it wouldn't have went down like that. But I do know you got several things going on in here, Krista. We got the Lolo and you thing. Then we got the people who responded to the Lolo and you thing. Then we got the people, the subscribers doing what they do to create dissension. This is where I gave you some bill at because this is what they do, and I can understand you saying something that I've said before. When is it going to stop? Because see, now they doing it like this. You got your one blessing. Next is going to be, okay, well, we're going to ban her from the chat. See, it's going to be up and ended because what they want to do is break away that bond or like not have that. And ultimately, it's like somebody said in your chat, which
Right.
is what I was saying. We both agreed in your chat because you was busy talking to Lolo and I had dropped in. I don't know if you saw me drop in. By the way, I ain't got my wrench. I need my stuff back just because I need my dress back.
Okay, I'll go over. Okay,
So I was
I'll
over
get it.
there and I was trying to talk to you there too, but I just let you another rock or whatever. But I was giving you points too, because I'm like, well, Crystal, like, okay, what's gonna be the point next? Not that they were like, well, if that's her friend, she should want to get her money. I said, yeah, but I'm talking about the behavior of the subjects feeling like that they can do things like that, like we're dropping Jay Dunn when the content is getting good or she got tea that we need, right? And Jay Dunn usually is a good sport and will come back and give us the tea later. But now it's like, okay, she's turned 39, got to the point where even when her bands are over, she may not return because they're used to her returning and providing entertainment only to start the cycle again, right? And I think you were speaking to that
Right.
as they know I'm coming to give you a good time. These same people, why, like me and your mod said, why didn't they just send her that for her birthday anyway?
That's right.
And go
I
ahead and you
agree.
speak to that. And also with the one question though, before you go into where y'all had that, because y'all pretty much have already talked about that, so we can summarize that later. The people
hmm
said, okay, Demon, so what about this? Her man, which whatever, I don't know if you heard my spiel, offered to give Lolo a birthday cash up on behalf of the couple or whatever. Well, she told him not to cash out Lolo. I said, well, after all this, I don't blame her. But they said, no, Demon. So it was before this. So can you speak to that? Did he offer did Chill offer to send Lolo a cash out before y'all got into it and you told him to keep his money?
Well, what had happened? We were on the phone that night, um, and he really don't want me talking on him because he really don't want all of this on his channel. But I'll explain it to him, But we were on the phone, we were talking, and I told him, I said, I wanted to be the first one to wish Lolo happy birthday, and as well as send her a cash app. So I
Okay.
was texting her, at 12 o'clock because East Coast, and I'm like, it's like a little bit after. I said, she ain't got back to me yet. So I told him, I said, well, I said, I'm gonna I said, oh, I see where she at. She over on the panel. She probably don't have that phone near her. I said, do you mind if, I said, you gonna be okay with me going over there to Lemons and telling Lolo, happy birthday, see if he'll let me tell her, and said, and then I'm gonna tell her to, you know, check her text and check her cash app. And he was like, yeah, do what do what you gotta do. I said, okay. So I went over there and I asked Lemon if it would be okay if I could sing happy birthday to Lolo. And he said yes. And I said, okay. So I sang happy birthday. And I said, I was trying to text you, sis, but I figured you didn't have that phone near you. She's like, oh, I didn't. Oh my God. Yep, you sure did. And thank you. I said, and check your cash app too, And I had given her $25. I had told Chill I was going to give her $25 for her birthday. And I don't even know if I told him how much. I just told him I was going to give her something for her birthday. And he said, well, tell her to come over here, too. And I'm going to give her something. We had told her that Friday, the day before her birthday. And he was like, you can sing happy birthday to her. And, I'll give her something too, like that. And
Mhm.
I was just like, no, that's okay. Because he had already just did something on behalf of us as a couple, for sponsoring the the gift thing for when I had did the makeup thing for Heidi. So he had just did that, and I told him, no, I'll do that. No, you don't have to, like that. So that was that, and I just said I was glad that that didn't happen, but she didn't come over anyway for
So
she went
basically, you
for
were
her
just
birthday.
throwing it out there like, I'm so glad I just said, not he didn't have to do too much because then you would have got double from and you didn't deserve. Okay,
Yeah,
I
because
get what you.
knowing him, he would have went on, even though I had given her something, he would have went on and gave her something too,
And
but
what I
because
did,
he's
what I did
very
say to be
supportive
fair to
of
you, Crystal,
anybody
what
that I support.
yeah,
Huh?
that's what I was saying. That's what you want in a man, like to support your friends, and that's like player
Yes.
usually. And I didn't think normally you would get in the way of nothing like that because
No, I
you
don't.
always say let a man do his money, like how Lemon would give his money, like that's on him and his people or
Yes.
whatever. So I was
Yeah,
just
but
kind of
Chill is
curious.
very supportive of anybody that I tell him, hey, this is so and so, and I'm friendly with them. I'm real cool. We got this type of, you know, different things. So A lot of times when I, told him, "Oh, we'll come over, such and so is on," you'll finally get to say hello to them or whatever. And, a lot of times when he dropped down, he'll, drop a little something, just a little something maybe to get themselves a cup of coffee or a soda or whatever. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Like on
Um,
behalf of y'all, yeah.
yes, yeah. So,
But let me ask you,
that is
Krista, do you think you held
it.
him back? Because like Lemon is pretty much like opens the wallet to the point of sometime maybe it's a little, maybe you can maybe see, well, y'all taking advantage of his state or blah, blah, blah. And you don't really say anything now, you just let him play it out with his people. So I'm wondering if maybe you didn't want him to go the extra mile because y'all aren't as close as y'all are. I'm saying this because I'm bringing it back to this. This is what confused me with Lolo too. Now, remember before when they were all against you over there and y'all got into it and you kept trying to kind of say, well, Lolo, I've been knowing you a long time. So on the strength of that, you and her had some conversations and then didn't go as big as it could have went because y'all had a rapport and y'all were cool. And it goes back to your other relationship or whatever. Well, she started telling us that y'all wasn't that cool at all. It didn't mean nothing to her. Even I never even seen Lolo as cold as she kind of was with that situation, which I wish she would bring that into other situations, like because she was boss and kind of cold and cutthroat about it. But then she went over there to you today and cried. So that confused me.
Yeah.
Because if she said y'all weren't that cool, but it wasn't no big deal to me, she could have left it where it was and what happened at y'all channel, and maybe even went live and cussed you out if it was like that. But then to go on your panel today and be crying, I didn't get only because she still, to me, from my knowledge, this is where we're at. She told you that she did send it back yesterday, but going forward, she's gonna accept it. And you said, well, going forward, this is I don't like that, so we have to, meet our ways.
But that's the thing to both of y'all. And hey, Krista, how in the hell are you?
Hey, J-Time.
Why was she crying? Because I heard people saying that she cried. Why?
That's what I'm trying to
Here's the
figure
thing.
out.
Here's the thing. And I'm so glad, Miss O, you brought that part out, because a lot of places where I went, I didn't want to they've been talking about the whole me and Lolo thing. I didn't want to bring up everything. I said a little bit more at Pizarro's, because certain people I'm more comfortable with being as detailed as I am when I speak. Certain places I know, hurry it up, Krista, don't be so detailed. Here's the thing. Lolo, she isn't at times, to me, when it benefits her, she feels she's close to me. At times when it really don't, and it makes me look some kind of way because she know that the crowd would want her to treat me another way and act some kind of way towards me, I don't always say nothing. It's what she do. Okay, for instance, I think it was last week when Lemon was going off and everything, and they had came over and I was live at the time, and they were saying, Lemon's over there dragging you. And I said, well, ask Lemon, can I hit the link and defend myself? And they were going back and forth, and people was going back and forth. Lolo sat up there and said, no, Krista, they don't want you over here. And Lemon was like, what? Because Lemon was so busy going off, I guess he wasn't reading his chat when the people was asking him. And he was like, no, tell her to come bring her ass on over here. She can get this smoke. You know how Lemon talk. And then she was like, well, like that. And I'm like, damn, really, Lolo? But I kept it to myself. I ain't say nothing. Okay. Then yesterday when this all happened, and then what was it? That same day, later on, she said, Lemon said, or somebody came up on the panel and they was being messy, and they said, yeah, and Krista and Lemon Lemon said he told Lolo he don't want to be on no panel with you no more. And she was like, yeah, he sure did. He said he do not want to be on the panel with you like that. I said, well, that ain't no problem. She's like, I just, yeah. So he, I said, listen, I'm not here to make things difficult for nobody. I'm here to follow peace with people. So if it's that way, I mean, sure, you get a couple of numbers if I'm there, depending on what we talking about. I said, but I think you'll get more numbers if Lemon was there. She was like, yeah. I said, so I tell you what, Lolo, if Lemon's there, let him have the panel. Let him do. I won't come up there. I'm okay with that. I said, and matter of fact, even if he's not there, I'm okay with not coming up there just in case he want to come up there. Then you don't have to worry about it. You know what she told me? She said, oh, okay. She said, okay. I said, all right. That's cool. He don't have to come. He don't have to be on no panel with me. That's okay. Because I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday, when all this stuff happened with this paying down and all of that, and I'm still being nice and all of that stuff to her, it just brought up everything else that had been going on that I've been keeping my mouth closed about, acting as if, okay. I'm that kind of person, D-Misso. I might not say nothing. I might not tell you because I'm just going to see just how far you really going to go with your bullshit when it comes to me. Okay? Because ain't none of us stupid. We all grown around this piece. So when that happened yesterday with this dollars situation with somebody sent her $80 and she sent it back they supposed to sent her 40 and then they sent it back and sent her 40 more. It ended up coming up to 80 and she sent them the money back. Okay. But I had just sent you 25 the night before. And then she said, oh, well, I'm telling you now, if somebody else send me some money, then you got to go. And I said, let me help you out. And she was like, huh? And I just clicked off and I left because I felt embarrassed. Everybody know I just sent you a cash app the day before for your birthday. You talk nasty to me when you want to. You a little snappy with me, And now today you come on my panel, you crying, you in tears, you saying our friendship means something. And you said, well, I'm that way because when I really like somebody, that's how I am. How you really like me, but there's a price tag on our friendship. There's been times, D-Misso, that I've been dropped off Lolo's panel for $5 and $10. So anything from $5 to $80, I could be dropped off your platform for what? We in the middle of talking and all of this other stuff. I'm supposed to be your friend. If you in that big of a tight and I'm really down for you like that, like I said, if Lolo had an $80 bill, D-Misso, and I had just gave Lolo 25, it wouldn't have been nothing. It wouldn't have been nothing for Lolo to say, hey, Chris, you got an extra $55? And I would have left that up to her, between me and her. If you want to pay me back, fine, sis. If you don't have it, that's fine too. Take care of what you need. Because when I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And for me, I figure me and Lolo done been through a whole lot. We done been through a whole lot of little back and forth stuff. When we say big sis, little sis, that really meant something to me. But obviously it don't mean it's a price tag for her. So what I said was, after today, and she came up there crying and stuff and whatever, I said, okay, I'm not going to be cussing, yelling, and fussing, calling you out, calling you no names or nothing like that. And I mean, I'm not going to do that, D-Misso. But at the same time, I'm not going to come to your panel no more because I was embarrassed. Okay. I didn't like that. I believe people treat you like they want to be treated. And if you're my friend, I don't treat my friends like that. I have standards. There's been times, D-Misso, people didn't offer me $50 to drop somebody that's a friend of mine. That's more than just a YouTuber. I said, no, I don't get that. I don't do things like that. Because that person mean that much to me. So for Lolo, seeing that I'm just a meal ticket, seeing that, I can prepare myself to come up there and hang out with you and then get over there and get dropped down. No, I can see if I'm interrupting everybody, talking over them, singing, dancing, woo, making weird noises and all of this stuff. I have very good panel etiquette. Very good panel etiquette. So that's why I just said, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to do it. I'm not gonna come to your panel no more. What I will do, since I don't mean that much to you and your chat, no way. Matter of fact, I won't. I'll just give you a thumbs up and then come out. I mean,
Oh, one
just sit
second.
down in the chat.
One second, Jada.
Didn't so?
Huh?
Now, why in the hell I dropped down because my phone had rang, but when I came back over here to get the link again, you had 58 likes. 58.
Can y'all please get my likes up, please? I know I don't ask y'all for them, but that's when y'all should do them on the way in. Thank y'all. Well, before you finish, more people are asking a couple questions because they want to know. Of course, they're gonna say, Lemon drops you all the time for money. What's the difference?
So if I could just finish my story, so
Yeah, you can go there and
if
then
it's
can you
okay with you.
yeah, do that and then I'll ask the questions after you finish.
Okay, it's short. If I could, so my whole thing was for me, and that's what I came to the conclusion to Lolo today for. I told her what I will do is for now on, I will still support her channel by watching her lives as well as thumbing her up, but I will not be hitting her channel link. And because I said that, people say, oh, you're wrong to do that. Why am I wrong? Why? Because I bring her entertainment? Let somebody else go up there and entertain. And then when they get tired of them, let them pay the person down. I don't have to put up with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to do. So they said, well, then don't go to her chat. You just going to sit in her chat. That ain't right. I said, then you know what I do? I'll wait for the replay. See, the thing is, Demon Soul, I don't mind going around YouTube, finding other places and meeting new people to interact with. And going places where people, I know the type of energy I bring. I bring a happy vibe. I be ready to hang out, talk, and all of that. I don't have to worry about sitting on nobody's panel, being nervous and can't get quite comfortable because somebody might come through the door with $5 or $10 and say, "Can you drop that person?" Because I don't have to put up with stuff like that.
Hi,
no,
Chris.
thank you. I'm sorry, Jadon. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Remember, Krista, you have to understand there is power in the tongue. Remember when you first started coming around and you said that you want to be paid down as much as for the amount of money that I get paid down?
Right. I was thinking about that.
Yes.
I
So
was
now
thinking
you're
about
getting
that.
paid down, but you asked for it and you got it.
You right. You right, Jadon. You right. You're right.
Well, Crystal, what about the Lemon lets you get paid down too? What's the difference with Lolo
Lemon
and
don't
Lemon?
let me get paid down no more. Lemon and I have an understanding. I already told him. When that happened, when people get paid me down off your panel, I won't be back. When I come back, you let me know that that's a day that I can't be. Other than that, no, thank you. Because I feel like this. I don't. I didn't did my share. I didn't establish who I am with everybody now. Okay. Y'all leave that paid down stuff for somebody else. Okay. That's how I feel. Leave that for the new ones coming in. Just like I was new coming in and people was able to do all that. Leave that for them. Because I'm gonna tell you about me. If you people ain't noticed, y'all don't see me on everybody's link no more. Y'all don't see me on everybody's channel no more.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing. When I do get paid down, people just watch and see what happened afterwards. That's all I'm gonna say. Just sit back and watch.
Are you modded Lolo's channel, Crystal?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am a
Lola, you
moderator.
need to set a minimum for your mods. And Pizarro's, I think she got like 100 something minimum at least for the mods. I'm not
I
saying
heard
that would
MV
solve it.
saying something to her about
Yeah,
that
I'm
too
not saying
yesterday.
that would solve it, but that would most people ain't gonna go that high. If they don't go that high, then you'll have a different issue then.
But the
y'all
whole
could talk
thing,
about that.
I didn't even know that Lolo was playing the drop down game until somebody gave her
Okay, I was
$5
gonna
to
ask
drop me.
that. Does Lolo normally play the
This
drop
is all
down?
new. This is all
No,
new.
it's not. No,
This
it's
popped
not.
up out of
No,
nowhere.
no. Hold on,
Okay,
hold
go
on.
ahead.
No, it's not. Hold on. No, it's not because the same night that the Judge 50 lady had porn bomb her, Laurie accepted payment to drop me down. So a damn show ain't
Oh,
new.
she did?
You just wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
Yes, she did.
Well, maybe
And
that
I
was the
got
same
blocked
night.
out.
Maybe you got paid down the same night that I did, and that's probably why it didn't happen. Was that
Nah,
right
that was
before she got
different.
demonetized?
It was
Yeah.
before she got demonetized, but that's the
That's
thing.
when
I
that's
know
when that
Lori longer
that's
than
the
you.
first time that it happened to me too. That's what I said. That's why I didn't know that because I told Lolo, I said, you mean to tell me YouTube took your check and they sent you $15 altogether to get rid of me? I said, I know YouTube better give you at least that $15 because you got
And
rid of me
see,
for $15. And that's why I told her,
what's
I
so
said, maybe that drop down stuff for money ain't for you to do that. Everything ain't for everybody.
well, but see,
You
this
know
the
what I'm
thing,
saying?
Krista. What you at least you was trying to help her get her money. When I realized she got
I wasn't trying to
demonetized,
help her
I
get no
said,
money.
oh, wait, girl, let me finish now. I mean, we having
Oh,
a back and forth. When she did it to me, and she got demonetized, I said, that's what the motherfucker you get.
that's
She
what
was
I
over there
said.
talking about. She was over there talking about Google had $500 that she couldn't get a hold of. Well, you can't
Mm-hmm.
get a hold of it because you got people that got paid out, and you have to understand. I knew Lori during the pandemic, so
Mm-hmm.
I had a friendship off of this application with Lori back then. But
Mm-hmm.
Lori sways whichever way she sways. So
Yep.
when she accepted that money to drop me down only to be demonetized 2 weeks later, I said,
Yep.
girl, that's your karma. Everybody
That's
be
what I
looking for
told
me
her.
to get my karma. They want me to get
Mm-hmm.
karma with this shirt. And that's why
I
you ain't
agree.
got that money yet.
Yep. And that's why I said even that money that Lemon gave her for me, that's why I said you gotta be careful with doing stuff like that because the devil knows your weakness. Okay. And you sitting up here call yourself stepping on people and stuff for these little chump changes and all of that stuff and not trusting God. Girl, bye. That stuff ain't gonna mean nothing to you. You gonna end up with a bill, $80 extra. Trust me. Cause that's dirty money. That money don't mean nothing. You did dirt to somebody. I'm not getting ready to sit up here and make Lolo look good. I don't care. I seen her whole chat. I seen all these other people coming up there all day long telling Lolo how good she was and stuff. Let me tell y'all something. I didn't cash that Lolo money at different times and stuff. And like I told her, all of them in that chat that has something to say, how many of them sent you something for your birthday? How many of them ones flying up there on your
Hold
panel
on.
with, I got something to
What
say? Did
what
any of
what
them
the
send you
same here?
anything?
Same here, Krista. During the pandemic, Laura didn't know if she was gonna go or her mama was gonna go. And I didn't
Mm-hmm.
mind helping Lori if I could.
Mm-hmm.
So it was interesting to me to see how she did that. So, now you can see this is what Laura does, but it's because she always
Yep.
trying to follow. This is the reason why most people be like, oh, Jay Dunn, you so mean and you so rude to Lori. I'm not. I have been the younger person because Lori is like 15, maybe 20 years older than me. And
Mm-hmm.
I have been the younger person in this friendship, and Lori always do weird towards me, and I'm sick of it.
Yep.
So I
That's
get
what she
what
do to
you're
me.
saying. But
Yep.
even during the pandemic, when Lori didn't know whether she was going to come, I tried to help her if I could. She had my personal phone number, not
Mine
not
too.
Instagram, but my actual phone number if she needed
Mine too.
anything. Okay, call me
Yep.
because I knew she had her mama. Y'all know that a mama is my soft spot because I don't have
Mine
mine.
too. Mm-hmm.
I don't have my mama. So Laura taking care of her mama, I tried to help her. But then she shit on me for public consumption. Bitch,
Yep.
fuck you.
Mm-hmm. And
But
that's how
Krista,
I
you
feel.
said that you had
And
been
to me,
feeling
I feel like the tears, and I'm just going to say this one last thing and I'm going to let you talk. I feel like her tears came today on my platform. And I know a lot of people say, you sounded kind of cold about it. No, because
right.
last time Lolo and I fell out, the more Lolo sat on her platform and cried, the more people sat up there and cashed at Lolo. The more
Hmm.
she sat there and said, and Chris, the more that cash app was going ding, 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 ding. And she was going, oh, thank you, thank you. She would cry a little bit more. That's why I said, sis, come on, calm down. Don't cry. It's okay. We talking about it. We gonna come up with a solution. I just said it like that. You know, And somebody typed in my bag, child Lolo crying for sympathy and hoping that these people getting ready to open up their wallets and purses. I said, thank you. I already know. I ain't no fool. I know why Lolo did all of that. Lolo one bit more. How I'm your good friend, you got all these feelings for me, but somebody can come and offer you a couple of bucks and you say goodbye, friend. I don't want no friend like that. I don't want no, I think real highly of you. I gave you my real shit. You got my real number. I poured my heart out to you. You know, no, don't do me like that. I don't want real friends like you around me. No, I'll just let you be a YouTube associate. Somebody that I will never, ever, I will
Well, and
never
that's
hit
the
your
thing.
channel link. Never got to worry about
And
me,
that's
sis. I'm good.
and that's one thing because with Laurie, because the same thing here. And hey to Shanice, how in the hell are y'all? Shanice spoke to me up in the chat. But that's one thing. Because even with Laurie, when me and her were cool back then, yeah, Laurie had my entire phone number. It's so funny how people was trying to dox me or wanted to dox me. Laurie had my phone number because she could call me at any time. And I answered that damn phone to figure out because in the pandemic, we didn't know what was happening to each other. We didn't.
Right.
So I knew that Laura was older than I am, and her mama was older in secret. So yeah, I would answer the phone for Laura. But
Mm-hmm.
once Laurie got back up on here, she changed. People
Mm-hmm.
say I changed. I'm still the same. No, she changed. So I
Yep.
understand what you're saying. Even when
Way
they
she.
mistreated her in Vegas last year, Laurie
Mm-hmm.
came on the live crying several times. I
Mm-hmm.
sent Laurie cash out while she was in Vegas. Because I'm like, I don't want to see her crying because I hate for anybody to be on vacation and be crying. Who go on vacation for that? If you're on vacation, you're supposed to be smiling and you're supposed to be happy, not crying
Right.
about something.
Which is
But
interesting that she wants to go revisit it again. But real quick, Chris, I wanted to get in because you mentioned the coldness in your life, but then you also mentioned that this has been a growing thing. Because I always say it's never about what it's about. It's always the little things and they add up. Hence, I felt like maybe that's why you didn't have him cash up on top of you. Because I mean, if we're not gonna give our all to situation when there's been little things and they haven't gave our all. But they
Mm-hmm.
did talk about how cold you were, and they said you had mentioned because you said yourself that you have to get cash apps. You know, you didn't get in specifics that you have gave her cash apps before, and they said that you said a lot on your live, including that you had paid the woman's rent. It was
Yeah,
that
somebody
because
yeah,
you.
told that
somebody
lie
told
on
that lie.
me. I never said
Okay,
that. That was a lie.
okay, she never
What I
said it. Okay,
said
I'm
was
glad
when
that
I
you're
was
addressing
talking,
that.
yeah, when I was talking yesterday, and that was another thing that bothered me, it was because she was allowing those trolls that she trusts in her, that she called her wonderful supporters, to come back and tell her lies. And she was over there getting herself all worked up over what they was going back saying to her. I never ever said, and my life is still up, I never said I paid Lolo's rent. I said there has been people in my chat, my family, my YouTube little family over there that support me. I said I have helped them pay rent. I have helped them buy groceries. I have helped them do different things. I don't go around telling nobody who it was for. I don't say nothing. But I just help because we're a family and I appreciate what they do. If it wasn't for them watching me and thumbsing me up and all of that stuff, I wouldn't get no YouTube check. And that's just something I do for my people. I'm like that, Demon. So if I can help somebody and they're really in need, now I ain't talking about folks just dropping down talking about, they just want something. But I'm talking about I have been in where people and I had to tell them, whoa, 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 I don't need to see all of that. I trust you, sis. Here you go. Let me just go move some funds around real quick. And I got you. But I would be there. If I would do that for people in my chat, I would be there for Lolo. I would be there. I'm not like that. But that was wrong. And the way she's be snappy, the way she talk and the way she was over there at Lemons to appease those people in Lemons crowd and stuff. You think that stuff don't bother me? I'm like, oh my God, really? Yeah, he don't want to be on the pen. Yeah, Krista, they don't want you over here. They don't. Why she sitting up there and you on camera showing your eyes and head and shit rolling all over the place? And I'm like, wow, really? Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. All right.
Well, Krista, I will ask you this. So is it
Mhm.
okay if I have the floor?
Go ahead. I'm typing to the chat anyway. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Krista, could you please tell me the timestamp where this happened? Because I missed all of this, but I done heard so many people talking about it all day today. And the second thing that I want to say is, remember, I already told you, I done clocked your content over there already. Just give me the green light.
J-Dot, I'm not messing with you.
Green light for what, boo? Because this might be what I'm
Don't
talking
ask her
about in the
what. Don't
chat.
ask her what. Don't ask her
This
what,
might be
Demon
what
Soul. Don't get in that.
I just typed my chat something because I think cause somebody was like, anybody, because Dreamy, I was typing to Dreamy. I was like, she's like, you gonna stand up for Lolo? I said, well, I actually agree with a lot of the stuff. And I said, but everybody's platform has been for Lolo. So I'm showing
Yeah.
I'm playing devil's advocate and I'm giving the other side, which is how we do commentary, right? And then
Everybody is for
so
Lolo. People that hit my panel.
right. So after this
Right.
live, then Lolo can go make her coin and she can answer to me or answer not to me, but to the panel or whatever. But she's probably going to answer to me like they always do, even though I have not kicked her back in, although I could because she has on several occasions for me and does some shady shit when I've been nothing but kind to her. Also, because whenever I get too harsh with Lolo, I always back off, apologize, and say no. I let Ro be who he is. I'm gonna let Lolo be who she is. Blah blah blah. And she's not a mean person, and I feel bad for even giving her even commentary that's a little harsh because she's just not. She's just so opposite. And I always do that, but that's not what she does for others over there with Lemon and everything else, and doing little slick little stuff that I used to get on Molly about pointing out. But now I don't say nothing to Molly no more, and Molly can attest to this because I see the sneaky little shit. That's why I said I could kick her back in, but I'm not. I'm playing neutral, asking questions, getting the stuff out. And also, you guys, I have not heard Krista's live when I guess she said the stuff about the rent and all that kind of stuff. So the harshness and all of that, I'm gonna go listen to a little bit in a second, and just hear like the tone, whatever. Maybe I could be like, okay, well, did you need to do this for Lori and chew her some bail? Because I would love to chew her some, but in this situation, I've heard all the Lori lives, so now I'm asking questions that I had.
You can't shoot her no bail for me, Krista. The green light.
J-Don.
What she asked? Molly, what J Dunn asked? Because Molly don't miss shit.
J-Don.
No, if you want to
J-Don.
know the green light, it's plenty of Krista's content and image that's been over there. And I told Krista, I said, well, I'll go over there and get Lori as your representative. Lori got my information anyway. So that's the green light. All Krista got to do is say go, and I'm going.
Jake.
People don't know that I
I'm
got
going.
a representative out here, and I just try to let people live while they think they getting away with stuff. You know,
All
I do. I
Krista
try
got
to
to
be
do is
kind.
say go, get her, and I'm going. Because Lori already got my government name. She already got my address. She already got my phone number because we corresponded during the pandemic. She
Molly,
got everything.
why they do this to me?
You see
Molly,
why I said Demon Soul just stay out of it?
Molly, go ahead
Just
and type it in the chat. Go ahead and type in the chat. This
Fuck
is why
Molly
Demon
because
Soul never
you was
goes
looking for
live
Molly.
because y'all do this to her every
How you over talking me about Molly and Molly wasn't even here at the beginning? Stop it. The fact is, Lori got all of my shit, and bitch, I ain't moved, I ain't changed no phone number, I ain't did nothing. But I know that you got shit over there. So I'm just waiting on the green light.
No, you know what I do? I'm a strong person. And although I see that everybody in their chat, everybody that a lot of them that came to my chat, except a few, Uh, wherever I was today, I seen them everywhere. They was Lolo, right? Lolo and Crystal was wrong. Crystal was wrong. Here's my thing. If y'all think I was so wrong, y'all have the same opportunity that I have. When Lolo go live, go up there on her panel, entertain. Y'all have a good time up there. Let somebody pay y'all down or whatever y'all do. But why is everybody upset with me? Because I just said I wasn't going to go over there no more. That's all I said, Demon Soul. It's not a
Right.
place for me. Why would I waste my time going over there to Lolo's? And I know I can't be myself. That don't make sense. When I could be somewhere else having myself a good time. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. That's
Shanice,
glutton
tell
for
me how you
punishment.
felt like she was wrong, because I need to go listen to some of the live to hear why do you feel like she was wrong? But real quick, Krista, so y'all finna work out y'all little deal or whatever, but Krista just gave us a little tea. So y'all don't, Krista is old school. When I tell y'all, this is why I'm keep telling y'all it's gonna keep paying off. I know y'all don't believe me, but it is going to pay off because y'all
Mm-hmm.
getting tea and y'all not even picking it up. She said that
Mm-hmm.
she don't let everybody know that she got a representative, but now she letting y'all know. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, Jay Dunn is asking as her representative, can she act on her behalf? So this is the deal that they're brokering, which the Dreamers are not part of the deal. This is a deal between the client and their representative. And the Dreamers are here on a neutral platform, and we are just getting the tea as it's spilled. And we cannot control the temperature. Sorry, not sorry. Thank you. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to say, if Laura thought she was a broke bitch before, I could make you a broke bitch, ho. Now I can't.
Mm. Yeah.
I can't.
That's why
And
I
and
just
and
said. Mm-hmm.
well, that's the thing because I actually let's be all the real transparent. Our proposition, Crystal, with this
So I got you, boo.
probably in like May or June,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
it was on ODS. And
Yep.
I asked Krista about it. I can't remember if it was the back chat or if it was the main thing, but Krista was like, "No, leave Lolo alone. I love Lolo." So now we sitting here in October, and I'm gonna ask again. That's what I'm gonna do because I refuse to care about somebody's well-being when they give no fucks about me, and I could be paid off for $20 or $50. Bitch, fuck you and fuck your channel, hoe.
Mm-hmm. I know that's right. That's why I just said I'm gone. I told even when Lemmy came and talked to me yesterday, and he's like, maybe y'all could talk to it, and all of that. I just told him, I said, Lemon, I thank you for giving Lolo the $80 so she didn't miss out on whatever she paid back or whatever. I said, but my pride won't let me come back. I got some kind of pride about myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good on Miss Lady. I ain't gonna cuss her. I ain't gonna talk about her. I'm not gonna do no lives and videos and stuff like that about her. I'm good. But I just want to go my own way, That's all. It's not a place for me. And my thing is, why is everybody upset with me? Because I said I don't want to go back over there. Would y'all want
And
to go somewhere that y'all not really want it?
hold on, Krista. Demon
Okay.
Soul, can you highlight Coco Coleman?
Let me go back. Okay.
Yeah, she said one thing about them tables, they always turn. That they do. I've had to watch the tables turn on me, and I've had to turn a few tables on another motherfucker. You're right,
Mm-hmm.
they turn. And as long as anybody has the health and being within themselves, you could turn it right on back.
Mm-hmm.
Right on back. Because yeah, when Laura was doing all that, but Krista didn't care about Laura doing all that, and that's the thing. Krista don't owe me nothing. But I was friends with Laurie during the pandemic in 2020. We had each other's phone numbers. Krista just came maybe 2 years ago. So
Mm-hmm.
Krista don't owe me shit. So she could be flip floppy and wishy washy, and I'd be like, okay, well that is what it is. But it's different with Laurie and myself. when Lori had let me know about her 5 kids and all this kind of stuff, it's different. When she had went through cancer and came back up on here and then still tried to be disrespectful when I was one of the only motherfuckers that tried to help her, it's different.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
I'm in my 39th year, I'm not playing with people who gonna play with me in that way. And that's the reason why most people see me not spending my money about anybody. No,
Mhm.
no, I'm not. I'm keeping it to me because it's for me. I made it. I made it.
That's right. That's right. And that's how I feel. I just feel like um if a couple of times that Lolo have went live, if it wasn't for you to come and just say that so quick to me and be kind of like on the nasty side, but if it wasn't for me and Lemon acting a muck on your damn platform, your shit would have been shut down and you would have been said, okay, y'all, we ain't doing nothing. The people would have left and everything. They coming over there to see Krista and Lemon get the fuck into it. They coming over there. I'm not saying that other things don't happen, but that ain't what they hoping that Lemon then cut the fuck up and Krista finna come up there and cut the fuck up back up on him. So go ahead, let somebody else entertain you and your people. It's a lot of people. Matter of fact, let the chat get used to something else. Get used to you bringing something else. I sit there through you and your chat laughing and talking about me like a damn dog. I don't have to sit there no more and look at all of that. And it
Well,
feels
that leads
good.
to this question too, though. Do you because they want to know, but I think she kind of addressed this so they know it did not matter. Because they said, because I said, well, did she cuss her out before or after? Because I didn't know Lori had sent it back. I just had heard you had cussed out about dropping you, but then they said, well, no, she sent it back. I said, well, did she cuss her out before or after sending it back? They said after she sent it back. And I said, okay, so I knew now I'm getting Krista's behind her part of it, which that makes me understand it now because it was other stuff. And so the question is, are they saying it because she sent it back? Does it make a difference to you? But we know that. I mean, we kind of said the answer to that. It
No,
doesn't.
because
So
she sent it back grudgingly. She didn't send it back like, oh no, nah, y'all not finna drop my girl Krista. Nah, I'ma send this back. And Lord knows I could use this money. It wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying, Demon? So
right.
it was child,
Well,
it was
today, and I'm not
girl.
trying to kick Laura's back in, but it kind of. I think that's why you kind of got a
But
little
Demon
upset
Soul,
today.
Girl,
Demon
it was
Soul,
like,
can
girl,
I
bye. You
Is
got
can
your
I
shit.
interrupt
Get
both
the
of
fuck
y'all?
out.
hold
That's
on,
how
we
it
Okay,
got a
was.
because
guest. Hold on, we got a guest. Hold on, Jay. We got a
well,
guest
well,
that normally
hold
come
on for
up.
the guest. Hold on for the guest though. We holding on.
Go ahead, hurry up.
Okay, all right. So you remember and set it off when they decided to rob the bank, and TT didn't really want to rob the bank, but she was like, I really need this money. I need
Oh,
this money. That's what it
please,
gave
God.
me. It gave me
Yeah,
that
Girl,
type of tea.
hello,
good.
Shanice.
Hello. Hi.
Hey,
Hey,
what's
Shani.
up?
Hey everyone.
We got a
Hey everyone.
special guest. Can everybody go on mute for my special guest? Go ahead, Shanice, so you can get your stuff out, girl.
I ain't got nothing to say. I just wanted to say hello. And join
Oh,
panel.
okay. Hey, girl.
I came
I
in
feel
late,
so
so
honored.
no. I just want to say hello to everyone and come in and hi Jake and Krista.
Hey, Shani. How in the hell are ya?
Who else is up here?
Hi, how you doing?
It's me and
Just Miss
Krista.
Krista and
Me and
Jay.
Oh,
Krista.
okay. I don't have no tape, so I can't see. I'm covering my stuff. I just want to say hello to everyone and I'm gonna listen in, and then I'm gonna check in and come in. How about that?
You said, let me, because you up here, because you said, yeah,
Uh
Krista,
oh.
because, I haven't heard it yet, but you was like, everybody, because you sounded kind of cold or how, I guess the harshness
Uh
in the way she talked. So what was you wanting to say to Krista or about how harsh it was?
oh. What you want me to say to Krista?
How you felt it was harsh. Like, I guess her response to Lola is what everybody is upset about when I
Yeah,
guess she
it
dragged.
was actually like, first of all, Krista. I was there. I was at work, but Krista literally was there and she got money for it. She was disappointed, like my sis. Like, no, you're not saved, honey. I'm sorry, but it's okay. It's cute, and I'm don't yell at me. Don't start cussing at me because I'm not yelling. I will drop fast as a whistle, and I will drop you too. Okay, we could drop together, but I don't want to fight. But I just feel like um the way she treated Lolo, and then turn around and just went live on her and cussed her out and said you paid her rent and you gave her $25 for her birthday. That was so tacky. It was disgusting. And it was me. It wasn't, I would never. But I'm not mad at you. That's the way you do things. Now it's Krista. When you respond, please handle me with pleasure. Because I don't want to fight you. I'm not yelling at you. You can say what you want to say and I will respect it, okay? Because you respected me. Do y'all hear me? Hello?
We
Hello?
hear you. Yeah. I told him to go on mute because I wanted you not to be
I just want to
overtalked.
make sure because I ain't trying to yell and cuss and all that
No,
bull
that's
crap.
why I told everybody to go on mute when you came up here so you could talk and so we wouldn't over Pamela
Thank
you
you.
because you don't always come up to the panel.
Thank you. I
Mhm.
just felt like it was like classless and I felt like she wanted to battle and it was too much. And then not only that, you got paid back up. Well, actually you should have just dropped. You ain't the sis yet. Y'all fight every other week. So how are you sis? Cause y'all got each other numbers? No. I just thought it was, it was tacky. That's all. And listen, this is not my fight. This is not my battle. I even called Lolo some names. I called Lolo slow, and unsubscribed. I unsubscribed you from you, Chris, long ago. I ain't gonna fight you or nothing, but I'm just saying. I'm just telling my feelings, how I feel. Now I will stop and let anybody else reply.
Well, does Crystal, you want to say anything to that?
Nope.
Well, that was nice. Thank you. That was my opinion, and you don't have to, you know. And thank you for
Well,
not.
I want to respond, and I
Oh
love
God,
Shanice.
damn it!
I love Shanice. Look at her, clicking links and things, giving her opinion.
Let me go on
I
mute.
love Shanice. I love Shanice, everyone. Let me tell y'all about Shanice. She's been a great supporter of mine, and she's very opinionated. I done had to cuss her out a time or two, but she gave her opinion, so we just have to accept it. Thank you.
I like that, Jake.
Well, you're welcome, Shanice.
Yeah, I know I don't stay long now, so if y'all don't keep conversation going, I will leave.
Oh, okay, you got your part. Oh no, we going. Okay,
Now,
so we had a couple
Krista,
questions from
I'm
the
not
chat.
here to
So
fight
I'm
you. I
listening to.
don't
I
hate
just heard
her.
a little bit of it. A little bit of it. Crystal Long, not the food. I don't know. I'm at food stamps, child. Then I seen ZX must have came up or whatever. So are y'all friends now? Just Crystal. I'm late on all this.
He decent. He come over, shoot the shit with me. He cool with me. He all right.
Oh, okay.
They
So y'all
said
at a
they said he
ceasefire.
got
Oh,
mad at
okay.
me last night because Lemon told me to drop him down, but I'm gonna do what Lemon
Wait,
tell me to do, so
but
I
Chris,
don't care.
do you think I hate you? Do you think I'm one of the ones that like like chase you down when you hit lemon link? I cuss lemon out more than you, honey. Okay, you can say how you feel with me, and
Hey, Tanari.
I will never take it different.
Hold on, I'm going on mute, y'all, because I'm trying to listen a little bit.
You can
Ooh,
say
Crystal,
whatever you
girl,
want to
you
say,
went
and I'm
in,
not trying to
girl.
fight you to fight me. I'm not trying to like bait you to fight me, but I'm just saying, do you think I do you think I'm one of them girls that hate you? I'm asking.
To be frank with you, I don't think about you at all.
Well, that's fine too. That's fine. I'll take that rather than what you did to others. How about that? I respect that. I don't hate you though, FYI, if you want to know. I talk stuff, but I ain't trying to dox you. I'm not getting your family. I'm talking about all the stuff that everybody else talk about. But it's okay. Thank you. All right, TMO. I love
Yeah,
you. I
love
love
you
you.
too, boo.
Well,
Jake.
Demon Talk. Well, hold on, Shani.
Oh, Jake, I was about to
Cause
tell you I
so
love you and I was about to leave.
I know, and I said hold on.
Oh
So let
God.
me tell you, Crystal. Shanice is one of those people that talk a whole lot of shit, but she don't click links all the time. And I'm telling you, she don't click links all the time. So if she's trying to talk to you, that means that she ain't against you, but she's trying to get an understanding. But you may have your own feelings, which is fine, because I have my feelings about everybody up on here. But I just want to let you know the fact that she clicked this
Jake,
link, because
tell her about the time you cussed me out when we first talked.
what I cuss all of y'all bitches out.
And you called me so many
But
bitches that day. Oh,
I did, but then I got to know Shanice. Once I knew her as a person, I'm like, okay, well, this woman ain't trolling me all. She not trying to troll me, but she just giving me her opinion, even if I disagree. And so I was just trying to let Krista know. But yeah, I cussed out Shanice plenty of times. She get mad at me, okay? She get mad, and then hopefully she'll forgive me. Especially if I'm up in the wrong, I hope that she forgives me because most of the time I think that I'm in the right, but you just don't know. So I'm just telling you this, Krista, that this ain't a troll up here talking to you. It's not a troll.
her and her thinking. But that was really nice, Jake. But you and your thinking, you always throw a jet. Guess what, Krista? It's okay. I'm not mad. It's okay. I
How
ain't
did
fight
I
you.
throw a jab right now? I'm being
I
nice.
what? Well, listen, Jake. We ain't trying to fight each other now, okay?
But I ain't throw no jab. The fact that I'm
You was very
what?
sincere. No, baby, you was very sincere, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
So
How about
then
that?
why you said I threw a jab?
Because you was like, I did. Never mind. Just listen up to it again. Anyway, TMO, I love you, and
Love you too, Shani.
I just wanted to present your link or whatever. Krista, whether you like me or not, it's okay. I'm not mad. I won't cry tomorrow. Okay? And I'm gonna still talk my stuff tomorrow. And that's okay. But I don't dog walk you. Anyway, Jake, I'll talk to
Yes,
you
Shani.
and I send my love. Bye, honey.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Shani.
Bye, baby.
So yeah, Krista, I was trying to let you know about Shanice because you came here last year, maybe like a year and a half ago, so you don't know everybody. So I was trying to let you know.
Child,
I
the
know
ex over
enough
there
about that
trolling
lady that I
people.
want nothing to do with her. I don't like liars, especially when they're old people. No, thank you.
Child, not old people, child.
But
Shanice
she a good
Lord.
what well you dealt with Lori old ass, Krista.
Y'all is a mess.
And you
Okay,
see where
I
I'm at with
just
her
heard.
right
Now
now, right?
I've
And you
heard
see where
some
I'm
of
at
the
with her
lies.
right now.
Yeah, you dealt with Lori old ass. Shanice come in peace. She come in peace.
I just heard some of Crystal's lies. This is the thing. I think maybe had I heard her live like y'all did before she came over here, it might be a little different. Of course it was harsh, but this is what Krista gives. Krista gives overly harsh. She gives gutter. We know this. And have we had a problem with other people, and myself included, whose Crystals went over there and gutter snipe? So I'm just kind of curious about that now. I guess it's kind of hard for me to be so Team Lolo when every time I get my back kicked in too. So I think the best thing I can do is be like how I am and just not add to kicking her back in. because I don't want to dredge all that up. And that's why I'm just keeping it on what it's on and not really bringing my experiences in. But if these ladies want to share their experiences, we've heard lives all day that were pro Lolo. And even now, nobody's really dragging her. Now, whether, what they got going on is separate from me, I'm not a part of, what they decide to do with their representative relationship. But this is a different side. This is the other side. And I think had I heard it at the end, but I've heard Krista on here for over an hour talking about this, and we realized it was never about what it was about. It was about 35 other things. And I guess people need to red ball, because if you listen to the totality, okay, it's like any other beef here. It's two women that's fighting. I've been on those beefs lots of times. We get into it. You hear all this shit that done went down behind the scenes, front of the scenes, blah, 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 that led up to me over here. And y'all know how I gets down, right? Because it's about blah, 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 blah. Now, I might tell you in lightning fast speed, but you get the drift, and we all get it together, and we to get over the Pizarro's panel, and everybody dissects it, and they all pile up B, and then y'all finally see it's my fault again, and we move on, right? So it's the same situation. So they had these two little things going on. They both playing little games with each other. They both, and now said they both play. I will say y'all both was playing each other's face. But that's how it is, right? A lot of us play in each other's face. So they was playing in each other's face because both of them, Lolo told us that she didn't see it for Crystal. So we got to hold Lolo accountable for that too. And I'm not kicking her back yet. I'm just holding her accountable. That's a little different. This is not a Just Crystal live. This is my live. And we're talking about different points and what led up to that live, why you got the response that you got, because you're getting kind of the answer to why she was so cold. Why was it? She's telling you it was different little things. Now, we don't have to agree with that, but that's why it was harsh. Just like when we all go at each other and we cuss each other out, and it be about she did Demon Soul did this. It's the same thing. It's just that it's Lolo and she's sweet, and y'all know she don't come at people like that in a way that you can see it, but it's as you're hearing little things. So people
Well, then,
just
so can I interrupt you?
go ahead. I'm done with that. Really, I'm just kind of overly explaining. Go ahead.
Okay, well, wonderful. So, Krista, the chat is wondering why you call Shanice
Yes, dear.
old. Shanice is not old, Krista. So you disrespect her, but she's not. She's not old at all. You and
She
Lauren
disrespected me too. She lied on me. She
about what?
disrespected me too.
Tell
She
tell me
said that
about
I
the lie.
said in
Let's
my
talk about
live
it.
that I paid Lolo's rent. I never said I paid Lolo's rent.
Yeah, remember we cleared that up earlier. A lot of people, Shanice wasn't here. A lot of people were under the impression. That's how come we had the question in the chat. So Shanice had just came in, so
But
she
if they
didn't
wasn't
know.
sure of what I said, then why are you repeating something to me? That don't make sense. That lady obviously came up here to, I guess, rile me up or get me to say something. She kept saying, because I'll go off on you. Don't go off on me.
Well,
And I'll do
I
this and I'll do
asked
that. So
her. I
left it the
made
way
her
it
answer
was. I
that
was just like,
question.
no, I ain't got nothing to say to you. What do you want me to say? She
No,
sounded like an old woman. I don't know. I'm sorry if you young. I don't like young people that lie, especially because they got good memories
What I
or
will
should
say
have.
this. I will say this, Krista, about the rent being paid. I don't know anything about it, but I know that she came up here a piece. But what I will also say, the narrative about Laurie needing other people to help her pay her rent, that's a real thing up in the B section before you got here. So when I heard about it, I figured Laurie up to her old trick because she'll be $50. She needs $50 behind, $40 behind. It's these things. And then people feel bad because she there with her mama. So if Laurie get evicted, then her mama is evicted. So people help her. So all I'm seeing is I think Shanice came in peace. That's it. Let me go on mute.
yeah, she wasn't gonna come up here and talk about that at all. I asked her about the topics, or she had said something in the chat prior, and I asked her about it, getting her to comment on here. So no, she didn't come up here to talk about it. But y'all disagree on that, and that's fine too. But yeah, that was the answer to the thing about the Lolo thing. And Lolo's welcome to come and say her piece and say her side. I mean, she just relegates herself over there to limit. Like she put herself on an island. So she can do that. And I mean, it's just other little stuff. Like I heard today earlier, she asked, did she ask? Oh, did they say that she asked? This is another thing she probably Crystal might be pissed about. Did she ask Lemon's permission for you to come to her panel?
I didn't quite hear that, but I heard somebody else say that too.
Right.
And I don't know. I didn't hear it, or maybe I should have heard it. I don't know, because I had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Believe it or not, I don't just have YouTube going on in my life, believe it or not. So sometime, even when I'm on here or I'm on a panel, and especially I'm in battle with like 3, 4, 5 other people. So I got people saying, "Ooh, somebody else is doing it. Their live is up, and they sending me." So it'd be a whole lot going on in the background. So I can't. I don't know.
Demon Soul,
Well,
can you
it's
highlight
the
Ronnie
whole
Howard?
line in the club thing, Jake. Just to get it out there. I mean, I already know your answer. This because I've been watching you. And I know you, and if they've been watching you, to me, they should know your answer. But it's the
Well,
whole line in the club thing. They feel like don't take all that for Lolo. I mean, just get this is what they're saying. You know what they're basically saying. You come a certain way. We know how you get down, and then Lolo, it don't take all what you did to squash Lolo. And basically that you was basically, Goliath, with that, you fighting you don't need to do all that for Lolo, basically. And so that's
But
where
wait a
they're
second,
now
coming
Demon
this is
from.
Soul.
my
Can
question
you
to the
highlight
people that.
what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, wait 1 second. Let's
Okay.
take
Highlight
turns
who?
up here, please. Ronnie Howard.
Oh, I thought let me clear it up. Let me say he didn't want to be on panel when he's over there. So she came up after Lemon was there. Auntie Lori was just being respectful. Oh, like when people say, "Oh, do you not want to be on a panel with somebody?" Okay.
No, Ronnie Howard.
Lady Nika, I didn't see Lady Nika come in here. Lolo said on her
Yeah,
while
she
she
been up
taking
in
a
here.
break. Hey, Lady Nika, go ahead. And you said who? Highlight who,
Ron-
Jada? Ronnie's
Ronnie
one of
Howard.
Ronnie's comments. Not this
Uh,
one.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay, let me pick up my phone. So she says, "Child, I tell you, don't ask these folks for nothing. You're going to hear about it the rest of your YouTube life." Well, first off, when you know that you 20 years older than these folks, you shouldn't be asking me for a fuck thing, especially if 5 years later, I'm the type of person that you going to get paid down on your channel. You damn right you're going to hear about it. You damn right. You damn right. When you over there taking care of your mama when my mama is dead up in the ground, you damn right if you ask me for anything, but then you act like I'm trash up on this public application, then you damn right I'm gonna say something about it. And that's Laurie's problem because she done made her rounds doing that with people. But specifically with me. Had, had. Now y'all would be saying that I was an evil bitch if Laura was up in a state of need and I didn't help her. But when I did help her, then she discarded me 5 years later. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit when you still got a mama and you got 5 able-bodied kids that you didn't have. 5 able-bodied kids that you didn't have. But you gonna ask me? You damn right I'm gonna say something, Ronnie Howard. Bitch, get your shit together and don't ask nobody for a fuck thing unless you're gonna be able to do them as they do onto you. Thank you.
And I must say that I second that, because that's exactly what I was getting ready to respond and say to the question that you brought up out the chat, Demon Soul. When you people that got so much to say about how I act towards Lolo and whether I was right, wrong, or in between, when you guys do and be who I've been to Lolo, and Lolo treat y'all the way she treated me, then come back and tell me how you would handle it. And even then, guess what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to be the smart, nasty bitch that I am. And I'm going to tell you, that's how you handle things. And this is how I handle things. Now get the fuck up out my goddamn face. Telling me what the fuck to do. To a bitch that's the same goddamn age as me. Fuck you. and your motherfucking opinion. Find you somebody else to motherfucking talk to and tell them how to act and how to motherfucking conduct themselves. How dare a motherfucker come and tell me how I should treat somebody because that's how the fuck they would treat them. Do what you do. You broke motherfuckers. Y'all ain't sent that bitch shit. And she treating y'all ain't said nothing but a free happy goddamn birthday. Put some free goddamn emojis in the goddamn chat with a goddamn birthday cake on it. Then wrote up a goddamn banner with her picture on it and said, happy birthday. Ain't came out your goddamn pocket and sent that woman not $2 goddamn, but got something to motherfucking say to me. Get the fuck up out my goddamn face. Like I said, out of everybody that had something to say about however I conducted myself yesterday, the only motherfucker to me that had a right to come to me and say any motherfucking thing is Lemon. Because he gave $80 out of his motherfucking pocket to settle something between me and Lolo. The rest of you broke motherfuckers that was just looking for something to motherfucking do and some goddamn where to hang out, kiss my ass. And fuck you. Now, that's my response to all you motherfuckers. Any more questions?
Well, let me go ahead and get my next response because my next response is Laurie got kids that's my age, if not older than me. Why the fuck during the height of the pandemic she couldn't ask them for shit? Meanwhile, I was taking care of my daddy who is still alive. Let's not forget, I got a breathing daddy on this world. And she still needed this, that, and the third to keep a roof over her head or to keep help with her mom and all this kind of stuff, and I helped her. But it's funny how when you do the good deed, then y'all stupid asses that ain't did nothing to help the woman or her mama turn around and try to tell me how to feel. Bitch, you ain't gonna tell me how to feel a fuck thing. You ain't. Anything that I donated to Lori or her motherfucking mammy could have went to my daddy. He's still alive, bitch. I don't need no kids. Cause my daddy and his wife, they still walking amongst this earth. So again, the people that sit up here and they be ready to tell you how you supposed to feel about X, Y, Z, don't tell me about how I feel about shit unless you did something. If you ain't did something, otherwise shut the fuck up. It's just like the people that be on Pizarro because Pizarro never voted. You never voted, but you always got an opinion. Well, y'all ain't never gave Lori a dime, but y'all got an opinion. What's wrong with y'all? Meanwhile, Lori should have been established enough for me to ask her for something, but I never had to. I never had to.
Well,
She
we
got
don't
5
know. We
kids.
don't know.
Hold on. No, I'm not done. She got 5 kids, and she'll tell you that 2 of them kids are making 6 figures. Well, where the fuck the 6 figures going? Let's start there. Where in the hell is the 6 figures going if she up on here robbing Peter to pay Paul? Now, y'all live in Lori's lies and delusions, but I'm not. Ain't no way she got 2 or 3 kids making 6 figures when she bad off the way she bad off. The fact that she can't even go on vacation to the limitation because she can't afford it. Well, what them 6-figure children, what they doing? And why you can't get there and why you can't make it there? Ain't nobody gonna play up in my face up in my 39th year. Thank you. Okay, let me go on mute.
The 6 figures, I mean, it could be not. It could not be that she lying about it. It could just be they just not giving up their money. Shit, hell, every kid don't donate like they should or could. So it
Well,
could be
well,
that.
if they feel like she a piece of shit or she full of shit and they
I
ain't
knew
giving
that's where
her
you was
something,
gonna go.
then why she coming on the internet for it?
Right.
Let her tell it. They got 6 figures.
That's why I didn't understand the tier thing because they said Lemon paid because when she said she lost 160, we kept on trying to do the math, and it was just too much math. I was like, because you get it here, he gave here, he should have doubled it here. I just why I don't play that game. It's just too much to keep up with. But anyway, so so Lemon did that to kind of be like, okay, to cushion the blow. So I think that's kind of why the goodwill that maybe y'all could have had today when she came to your panel, but then when she did the tears and you saw them for what they were or whatever in your opinion, and not, just her being genuinely hurt over y'all friendship thing. I didn't get the tears because I thought maybe she lost on everything, and she said that, she really needed the money, and I felt bad because I didn't know all the other little parts, right? But then I heard that Lemon sent the money, and she didn't say she sent it back. So I'm like, wait a minute. So she still got the $80 that she would have got for dropping Crystal. So what are the tears for? Because you said you wasn't coming back
Exactly.
over there. Because you said you would
Lemon told
come, you
her
just
he
wasn't gonna
wanted
go
to
on the
make
panel.
sure. Lemon told her he wanted to make sure that she didn't lose out. He
Right.
said, how much, who was it that sent it? He said, ain't nobody up here but us three. Write it in the back. And she said, no, like that. And I said, no, she don't probably want to write it because, I'm up here. And she was like, no, it ain't costing you. I just don't want to put it. So Lemon said, well, how much was it? How much was it? And she said, it was $80. He said, okay. He said, check your Cash App. And he sent her the $80 that she lost. Okay, you was made whole. Now here's the thing. Had Krista went back and somebody sent some more lunch money, here she go getting some more lunch money. Get the fuck up out of here. Who the fuck you playing with? See, y'all trying to get me mad. I'm not getting mad. I refuse to.
When she dropped you the first time, because you said she did do it like one time
She
a
didn't
long time
drop me.
ago.
She was saying she was going to because she couldn't turn this down. She said
No,
they
you
sent
said
her
for her
$40 the
channel.
first
The
time.
other time. Oh, okay. I was gonna say she
She
had
said
some
they.
$15 or something before. You said
Oh, the
something
other
happened.
time, yeah, she dropped me for $10. Somebody sent her $10. This was before the demonetization stuff.
Right.
They sent her $10 to drop Krista, and then she said, "Oh my God, kill Krista." They sent me $5 more. Kill. By then, I said, "The fuck you preach." I got the fuck out of there.
So she had
left.
played the drop game in the past. So when that happened, did y'all come to an agreement about that? Did she say it wasn't gonna
No,
happen
because that's
again?
the
Did y'all
first time that was the first
Okay.
time Demon Soul I found out that she even do the drop game. And I even told her, I said, when did you start doing that? And she was like, well, I don't know. I just needed the money. And no, that's some sneaky shit. That's sneaky. I don't like a motherfucker to sneak me.
But I already told you she started that drop game when I used to be over there, and
Yeah, it
I
was
helped
all the
that bitch
same week,
and
I
her mama.
guess. That all happened in the same week. Because then a few weeks later, she was on here saying that YouTube had kept her check. She wasn't getting paid. I said, I know they better send you that damn $15.
But my
They better
question
send
is,
you that motherfucking $15.
but if you got
Huh?
5 able-bodied kids and 2 of them are making 6 figures a year, why do you need a check from YouTube? I'll wait.
I don't know. I don't get nobody's financial business. All I know is, what do I look like coming over there just sitting on that woman's panel, smiling in her face, supposedly, and then we just sitting up here waiting on people to say, ding dong, Cash App time. We want Krista gone.
And that's really what it is.
No.
That's what the argument is. It's not really take Lolo and Crystal out, because I think at the core of this, besides the harshness and besides the things that y'all don't like about what she did, take that part away. A lot of debate is basically y'all saying she should let her get her money. This is a business, blah, blah. That's kind of a separate argument. And we can have the debate because it's been debated before on other panels and things like that. That's a separate argument within this one because we can't double ding her. So you can get her for the harshness, but then to get mad because she doesn't want to play the drop game, well, she has that right. So just don't. can't really get mad at somebody if they just say, okay, well, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I
But
don't
then
want to
y'all
shop at your store.
you're saying
I
no,
don't want to
you need
give
to
your
get up
store my
there.
money.
But they're saying no, you need to get up there. That's your friend. You need to get up there and let her make money. And it sounds like to me, I don't know if y'all recommending there's an ending point to that. So let me ask that. That's another question. If somebody says, okay, yeah, that's my dog, I'm gonna help them out. Should you keep doing it like over and over and over? Should there be a maximum, or you think you should just whatever it is, you should just be willing to do it? Because at what point is it a total ban from your channel? And then what do you do?
Well, to be honest, you are asking us, and everybody here is younger than Laurie. So you asking us to give Laurie the path to life, meanwhile she just raised 5 kids. I'm not gonna answer that question. Laurie should already have the answer to that.
No, that's not
Otherwise,
Laura's
what
question. It's to the subbies and to the content creators. I'm just talking about the drop game. I said that's a separate argument in itself. So I'm talking about the drop game. I was asking everybody as subbies and content creators that question.
And they got to
well I
remember, she
think
already
I
done
don't know, but
said, I'm not
I
her
think
friend.
the only people that can answer is the people who contributed. If you ain't paid nothing, then you don't have no say. The
Exactly.
fuck?
That's how I
But that's
feel.
the thing.
I
I was
feel
gonna say
like,
that too. We don't know what the subbies have gained because only you and Jay Dunn are telling what y'all have done for her, right? And this is the thing.
If the
well, I bet
subbies
it
Also,
wasn't
gave
none of
so
them
much,
broke
she wouldn't.
bitches that got up on her panel
no,
yesterday besides
y'all missing
women.
what let me
If the
let me
subbies,
rock. I was gonna address
Oh,
that. We don't
okay.
know. Then now I ain't trying. Okay. We don't know. People could have be generous and they're just not saying. So for all we know, it's you giving it and others are giving it too. Look at it like that too. If we not saying
no,
you're saying,
but
oh,
I
she
but I
shouldn't need it
can't.
from me. But how you know she's not getting it on top of, like gravy on top of the potatoes?
What either way, what I do know is, even so, and I say this very honestly and respectfully, is that if her sub is giving her something, then why the fuck is she asking content creators? Let's go there. If
Mm-hmm.
you got subbies that's sewing into you, then why you asking content creators? Cause I damn show can bet you by golly, wow, I done been on here for the longest. Give me one content creator that said I begged them for a fuck thing. It ain't never
Right.
happened.
Me neither.
And
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got 5 kids. And I ain't got 2 of them that's making 6 figures. So please, miss me with that.
And
Well,
I
because that's
said,
like I said,
yesterday, she
gravy
said,
on top of mashed potatoes. Some people just
and
want, they want
yesterday,
some more on top of what they already getting, Jay Dun. That's
and
easy.
and
Greedy. I mean,
yesterday
I'm
on
not
her
saying that's
panel,
what
she
you're
said
doing,
she
but
could use. Yesterday on her panel, she's like, I could show use that money as if she was talking about it for a bill. And then today, when she was up on my panel and she responding to people all in the chat and all of that stuff, and she talking, she turned around and when somebody else said, yeah, but Krista, I think her name was Jennifer Jones, I think. She come from Shamar. She said she found out about me through Shamar. And she was up there talking, and when she was talking and she kind of like got a little quiet, her and Lakendra, Lolo started acting like she was crying again and said, I wanted to get something for my mama. I said, look at this here. Lord, if this ain't some old folk playing on folks' intelligence, I don't know who the fuck is.
And
I
not
know
only
old
that,
folks.
if she cried about getting stuff for her
Mm-mm.
mama, Lori, I'm ready for you to send me some money so that the next time I replenish my mama's flowers on her headstone, that you gave me something for my mama. Bitch, fuck you and your tears about your damn mama. When you got 5 kids
That's
that
to
need to
pull
be
at
helping your
people's
stupid ass.
heartstrings. That's to pull at people's heartstrings. That's why I said, I'm going to leave her to God. I'm going to leave that alone. I ain't going to touch that. I'm going to leave that to God. And all y'all that want to keep on saying, Krista, you wrong, and Krista this and that and all of that stuff. Okay. I'm going to leave y'all to God too. I'm going to leave y'all to God too. That's
Well,
it.
they might try to say that I'm wrong, but I know damn well I ain't wrong.
I know I ain't either.
I've
All
done
because I said I don't want to come back over there no more. That's my right. The fuck? Ain't nobody hiring me telling me they finna give me $20 an hour to come sit on her panel and wait to be dropped. Ain't nobody offered me a damn popsicle.
well no, but
No.
you just got here. You just got here. So calm down.
Mm.
Calm down.
Oh,
You just came back
wow.
up in the circle, Chris.
Oh, okay.
But see, for me and Laurie, no, it's different. But when I would get into Laurie's ass, y'all act like I was abusing her, mistreating her. No, Laurie do this type of bullshit, and it's so funny to me that Ness had to watch Laurie do this. As long
Mm-hmm.
as Ness had Laurie over there, and Laurie was acting like I was victimizing her, oh, that was fun because Jay Dunn was the villain. Bitch, I ain't been no villain to this woman. I done helped
Mm-hmm.
her
Mm-hmm.
through all of her sickness and shit. You crazy.
Burr,
But
yeah,
once
baby, you
again,
need the red ball, boo. Y'all need the red ball. Y'all ask some of the questions y'all ask. Y'all should red ball. Y'all said you always felt this way. She says she has. Like if y'all red ball, Krista talked about the trajectory of both of them playing each other's face, and I addressed it. I said y'all both was playing each other's face then, because Lolo has told us those same things about how you ain't really her friend like that. That's why con- I was confused by the tears because that ain't what she said. You know, round one with just Krista over at Lemons when they all got rid of just Crystal over there. That wasn't the energy. So I was surprised
Mm-hmm.
about the tears. I was trying to see how
Mm-hmm.
they made sense. And I thought because maybe she needed the money and she missed out. But then I heard that she got the money. So I'm still
Mm-hmm.
confused about the tears, but we're going to move on
Let me
from that.
make
But
sure
yeah,
she
she
got the
addressed
money.
all of that. She addressed. Now, Charlene, that's the point too. Lolo is only doing what others in the sector have done. That's why I said the other question about dropping and stuff is a whole nother debate. That I'm really that's
but
just part
Laurie's
of
too
this.
old. Laurie is too old for that for me. She too old for that for me. Well, to
But
be
when
honest,
others
I
do it
think
in the sector,
everybody.
we talk about it too. So this is just, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
but
do
they
y'all not hear
stand
the shit
on
that
what they're
Lemon says
doing.
over there? When Lolo be over there sitting over there with that look on her face with the shit that
What
Lemon
she
says
do?
and does over there. Okay, y'all.
What?
Okay.
But she do. But that's the thing, Demon Soul. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not coming at you sideways, but it's just like to me, Laurie has been doing this for a long time. That's the reason why Five Bad QB and them, they ain't want nothing to do with her. I mean, hell, Rebel don't want nothing to do with her at this point because she have this mentality.
Yeah,
But I still
don't
tried to
act like
help
it just
Laurie.
started when Krista came around. 'Cause that ain't just start
Well,
when I came
Krista,
around.
no, Laurie done been the same, but people just didn't want to believe me because they thought that I was trying to be mean to an old lady. I ain't been mean to
No,
no
people
motherfucking old
believe you.
lady.
They just not talking about it. See, that would be the kick your back end portion of this live, which I'm not going to do. So, but no, this is, I
And it's
mean,
so easy for them to just say, yup, Krista wrong. I see them all. I hear the content creators. Krista, you just wrong, baby. You wrong. I don't mean no harm, sugar. And I'm just like, no, I ain't wrong about a damn thing. Because you can always take your ass up there and entertain her goddamn guests and wait for them to pay your ass down. I ain't wrong about a motherfucking thing. I'm right. These is my motherfucking feelings. God gave these feelings to me. Can't
Well,
nobody
to
else
be
tell me how
honest,
to feel.
I just be happy if Laurie donate to my mama's because my mama's birthday is coming up on December 16th. Laurie, I put it as a wash in the squash. Everything is done. If you donate for her next flowers on her headstone. If you ain't got nothing to donate to my mama, then fuck you and your mama. That's how I feel about that.
this Jay Dunn, for those of you who might need the red ball as well, you can hear Jay Dunn's trajectory with Lori and Lolo. Her name used to be Lori, aka Lolo, and they're not doxing. Um, but yeah, her trajectory, their relationship, and why this is all coming out now. If you weren't here for the rest of the live, if you were here for the beginning of the live and you still got your mouth open, well, I mean, this is Jay Dunn.
Until she donate for my mama's flowers, then fuck her and her mama and them 5 kids. 2 of them making 6 figures. Fuck all of them, and that's how I feel about that. Now people want me to get ugly. Now I'm really being ugly. Now I'm really being ugly. because I'm tired of doing this hopscotch around the
Right. This
place.
ain't Lolo though. Lolo ain't doing it. It's the don't let the people let's just keep it at where we at because Lori
No,
ain't
no,
doing this.
no, Laurie know exactly why I'm coming at her in this way,
Well, of
and
course
I
she
don't give a
knows.
damn. I don't give a damn about how many people feel like I'm wrong. Again, donate to my mama's next flowers for her birthday on December 16th. Otherwise, shut your begging ass the fuck up. Otherwise, I'm gonna come on my own channel and drag.
Not begging. Jesus.
Krista, you done did enough, boo.
Hmm.
You done did enough today and yesterday and for the next year to come. So now where y'all at?
Yes,
So are
ma'am.
y'all gonna
Yes,
stop
ma'am.
playing each other face? Are we just that complete? You go your way, I go my way.
I mean, if I see her, like one of the times, if I go over there and hang out with Lemon or something, I ain't got no smoke for her. I ain't got no smoke for nobody.
Oh, that
Um,
is right. You
but
gonna be
far as
going
me
over
going
there
up
while
on her
she's over
panel,
there.
but far as me going up on her panel, I choose not to do that. I decline. But I will still support her. I will, make sure I'm there to make sure she get her,
So is that
pretty
what the
much treat
tears
her
were
like she
about?
treat me.
Is
I'm
that
gonna
what
treat
the
her like
tears
she
were
treat me.
about? Because you said, because that's the thing I didn't get. They wanted you not to be on the panel, but then people
Right.
were mad when you said that you was not going to do nothing but come over there and give her a click in the view. But anything else would get you dropped down. I'm confused. Like that
That's
didn't
why
make
I
any sense
said.
to me.
That's
So
what I
okay, they were
said. That's
mad
why
that
I
you
told her
said.
I
So then
wasn't gonna come
Lolo
up
was
there.
upset, I guess. That's why probably why she was crying because you said that you weren't going to come up there and engage. Is that why she said she was crying? Because it wasn't about the money. What was?
Yeah, because I said I wasn't gonna come up on her platform anymore. Her people don't like
Okay.
it. Why make those people suffer? And they mean so much to you. That's come on now. I'm not here to agitate people. I just simply said, well, I'm not coming up on your platform. That's all. I said, but I'll
Well,
still come over and
Krista, you
yes.
ain't here to agitate them, but I am. Bitch, you
I ain't
can
got
have
nothing to
all
do with
types
that,
of
J Dub.
agitation. Right, and that's why I told you just hush. Yes, I'm gonna agitate the fuck out of you with the facts.
That's what I don't understand, Demon Soul. Y'all don't like me. Y'all don't want to see me up on the platform. So what's wrong with me saying, okay, I won't come up there? I don't get
so is
it.
it
What
so is it that the people is it that y'all don't y'all agree that she does as a grown woman have a right to not go over there and not do it, but it was the harshness in which she delivered that to Lolo. Is that what it is? Because we
I
can't
didn't
really
even say it
tell her what she
nasty.
can and can't do. I mean, she don't want to do it. She don't have to be a part of it. Like she cannot be
And
a
I didn't
part of
say
it.
it nasty either, Demon Soul. I didn't say it nasty.
Well, the
I
live,
just
Crystal. They're talking about the live you did, boo. Not
no,
the
I'm talking about when I
live.
said that I won't come up on her platform
Oh, okay. So what
today.
led
I
to the
just told her,
live? What?
but I
Okay,
told her
no, that was
today.
after the live today. Okay, but why was
Yeah,
she crying?
today
Because did you tell her beforehand that you wasn't coming back? Like, why did she come crying to the platform today? Because you.
she was sitting there in the bushes listening to me.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, she's always sitting in my bushes listening, but I don't know that she's there. I just made up my mind I'm going to support her like she support me. Lolo don't always drop down in my chat and say, "Hey sis, I'm here," or anything, or come up on my platform. She do it.
Okay, so it's a
You
build
know what
up.
I'm
Once
saying? Like
again,
so
y'all,
far and in
it's a
between.
build up. It's not about
Yeah.
what it's about. It's a build up. That's what she's
Just so
telling
that's
y'all.
why
It's
I
a
just
build
simply
up.
said I'm going to support her like she support me, and that's when she hit the link. And when I got ready to talk about it, and she was already in tears and crying, and I said, "Come on, sis, calm down. We talking. Don't be upset. We sitting here, we talking, you know." And she was saying, "Well, this and that, but how could I be that much of a friend to you?" And she was like, "Well, people I really care about, that's why I'm upset and I'm crying. But how could I be that much of a friend to you? Sometime, but then other times I'm not. It
But
doesn't
see,
make sense."
Krista, you was the right one for her to go over there and cry to you. I'd have cussed that bitch out as soon as she got up on my platform and even put a tear out. Bitch,
Mm.
fuck you and your tear. And I saw people up in the chat calling me evil. Call me whatever you want to call me. The fact is, that lady is over 20 years older than me, and she don't give a fuck about me because she only care about herself. So
Mhm.
call me whatever you want. I'll be evil. If that's the narrative that you want to see, and that's what I will be. But the one thing that I do know is that I never asked that lady for anything, but she was always with her hand out with all these kids.
What I want to ask Lolo is though, why did after Krista just gave the drag that everybody is appalled about, right? And I just got to listen to the rest of it, but they appalled about. Why did you click her link and cry? Why didn't you go to your link and drag? See, then I think y'all would be feeling a little bit better about this, right? She fought back. So since she's not fighting back, y'all fighting Krista for her. I guess that's what this is because I'm like, okay, anybody else, y'all would be like, don't run, don't do this, go drag back, go drag back. Like, nah, fuck that match energy. Like, y'all would be putting the pressure. It would be, she would have a time clock to respond. Like, I mean, y'all giving Lolo 7 years like y'all gave Cardi. Like, dang. I mean, like she gets, I mean, it is different. Let's just admit that. If we can just admit that there's biases and there's different levels and there's pretty privilege and there's all these other privileges that y'all say, let's just say that because when I say it and even want to shoot bail, I can't let myself completely say it because I'll be like, but no, that's bullshit. And now, like I said, this woman is up there every night mute while the most vile shit is going on and oftentimes passively aggressively assisting with it, if not aggressively assisting with it. And I just wonder, do y'all be in Lemon's chat asking about why she's letting people get their back kicked in? At least I'm asking clarifying questions and saying they both playing each other face and this. Well, you didn't like this. Well, she didn't do that. That was harsh here. That's more than what she gives over there. Shit. The fuck?
The bottom line is, Demis, so like I said, if I'm not, there's other places I can go. I don't mind making YouTube friends. I don't mind meeting new people and bringing my energy and stuff like that. I'm okay with it. That's how I met Chill now. You know what I'm saying? And I brought them out. I don't usually share people that I network and be at their places and stuff with, but I did that with them. And even this, I had to kind of put a stop to it with the whole Chill. Chill, like, whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't want all of that on my channel. Run your channel, do how you got to do things, but I don't want all of that over here. We not finna do that over here. You know, and his people is the same way. They like, oh, we don't do all of that. So that's why I had to tell people, no, he didn't dump me, he didn't, nothing like that. We got an understanding. Okay, he was in my chat earlier. He showed that he still fucks with me. He still rock with me. He still cool people with me. But all of that other stuff,
So,
all the,
Krista,
Hmm.
so I want to say to Miss Pisces, because Miss Pisces always come into my life. Miss Pisces, clearly, I'm not the one that needs therapy because I ain't the one on here begging like that. I don't need therapy. It's funny how I'm telling the truth about Laurie, and now you want to deflect and say that I need therapy. Go seek help. Bitch, if it wasn't for the help that I already got, I wouldn't have a master's degree. What do you have? What do you have? What does Laurie have? What does her 5 kids with two of them making 6 figures? What do they have? What you ain't gonna do is make me feel wrong about my opinion when I know I'm right. You ain't gotta tell me to seek help or need help or nothing like this because the bitch asked me for something. I didn't ask her for anything. So we ain't gonna play these games with me, Miss Pisces. We ain't gonna play these games with me with anybody. No, we not. Cause I know damn well if the world ends tomorrow, I know that I didn't do wrong by Laurie or half of y'all motherfuckers, but y'all might have tried to do wrong by me. I helped Laurie. until I got tired of helping.
Krista, where are y'all at? Because this is the thing. Everybody's arguing with each other, but shit, hell, I don't even know if you and Lolo are arguing with each other. Because at the point when I was in your live, I thought y'all were like she was sad about you not coming, but this is after you had dragged her because I still hadn't heard your live at that point, and I just heard a little bit of it now, but I hadn't heard it at all at that point, and I was like, okay, so whatever happened, she came up after that, and so instead of being angry, I guess she cried or whatever as a response to the dragging that you gave her, and she didn't dispute it, like go line for line, like you ain't paid my rent, this. So then if y'all thought y'all heard that, I guess by her not even saying anything about that, it's almost like I guess people was assuming you probably did.
Because she
That's the
told them
thing.
yesterday, she said, what? She said, Krista never paid my rent. And then they said something else and she said, you know what? She said, I'm going to have to go and listen for myself. So evidently Lolo went and listened to my live herself and seen that
Right.
I did not say that. So that's why Lolo did not come up there and say whatever lies that they were over there running and over there telling her. Because I never said those things. I never ever said I paid Lolo's rent. Never said that.
Well, the people
Never.
didn't say notice the people didn't say they didn't believe you though, because the air of things that's been around like before your thing and before Jade. I mean, that's just the air of things. So they believed that. That's the whole point. They just didn't think that it was cool that you said that. But it's not that they didn't believe
I
it.
was
So
talking
nobody
about
even
somebody I was talking about
But just notice
that
that they never
she
said you was a liar, though, Krista. Just say you did say that. Notice
oh,
that nobody said that you was lying. They believed that you probably did pay her rent. They were just saying they didn't like the fact that you said it. So it
oh
was
yeah. And even
believable to
if I help
them.
somebody pay rent, and the only reason I mentioned the $25 was because everybody heard me. I mean the Cash App money was because people had heard me tell her, and check your Cash App. And I didn't really want no $25 back. I was just being uh I was being a bitch, like she had been to me, like I felt she had been to me. How dare you sit here after I was nice to you like that? I ain't had to send you nothing for your birthday. You ain't sent me nothing. I already done sent you stuff to go get yourself something to drink with us a couple of times, little coffee runs and stuff like that. And I'm not throwing that up in her face like that, but I'm just saying I done been nice to you already. Now I done been nice to you too for your birthday. I didn't have to do that. And the first chance you get, you tell me to
You
get
ain't
the fuck
throwing it up
on.
in her face. You ain't throwing it up in her face, but they said I'm already doing that. So let me go ahead and send them my shit. Yes, I'm throwing it up in this motherfucking bitch face. I am. And bitch, what you gonna do about it? Cause you ain't made no money that I gave. It's funny how so many people that ain't made no money that I gave try to tell me how to feel about my motherfucking money or try to monitor my feelings. No, bitch, fuck you and fuck your damn mama, fuck your kids and everybody else. Now I saw a comment saying that they didn't know that Laurie was saying her kids had made six figures. Well, that's what she told me.
She always say that.
What
She always say her kids got good jobs, especially two of them.
Right. That's what she told me.
Hmm.
So
She
for the
always
life of
talk
me,
about her
I couldn't
kids.
understand how your kids so well off, but you ain't asking them. Then I stopped and I thought about it and I was like, well, maybe she just don't want her kids up in her business. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and watch you go across the YouTube platforms asking people for the same motherfucking shit. If you say that you got all these, because I know damn well I'm my own soul entity myself, and I ain't asking people like that. Somebody had made a comment about my birthday. It was my motherfucking birthday. You damn right. I'm gonna ask for something for my birthday. But outside of my birthday, I don't get on YouTube and ask for a fuck thing.
Oh, of
It's
course, train
crazy.
wreck. Oh, okay. Charlene says, "Can I play devil's advocate? If you leave with money, then you shouldn't be expected to be treated like a trick."
Well, who led with money? I knew Laurie from the beginning before you was even here, Charlene. I damn sure didn't leave with no money with Laurie. Hell no.
That's what I was going to say, Molly. I was like, yeah, she might be getting it from them. And like I said, told Jay Nunn, she might be getting it from supporters as well as the content creators. It may not be that nobody else is giving. It may just be multi-layer support. They could be doing it too, or
But
they could
but
just
not
be.
absolutely not, because she claimed to be at work every night. Well, what type of work you doing if you ain't paying your own bills for you and your mama? You got a disability according to you because of your back. So where's the disability check going?
Oh, I
Why
thought
you
y'all
nodding
did
off?
believe it.
Hold
So
on. No. Let me get it. Why you nodding off every single time you up on these motherfucking lives? Now I'm putting it right out there because clearly y'all can't see what I'm putting down. Now you got a disability check. You say you working. Your kids make 6 figures, but you still can't pay your bills, and you're not and falling asleep over there, Lemon. Bitch, I ain't stupid, but maybe y'all are.
But yeah, oh free, I was gonna type these, but I just tell you, I cried when I'm mad too, but she did give an answer. She said it was about her not, she was crying about her not coming to her channel anymore because of the drop rule, but not about the drag. Like she didn't say anything about the drag at all. It was about that. So I don't know if Krista would have said, okay, I'll come back, would the drag have not even been addressed then? I mean, we can't get more madder than Lolo is getting about it. Because has she responded to this yet? I don't know. Has she?
Oh, I don't know. As far as I know, I'm not, being nasty or
So that's
nothing
what I'm gonna
towards
ask.
her.
Yeah, how are y'all? So are y'all? How did it end when you got the platform? Are y'all like you said you speak to her, but you weren't going over there? But y'all are not like warring. How was it a peaceful
No.
end?
Yeah, she said, she had to go and she left, and me and the other lady, Jennifer, we kept talking for a little while, and that was it. Wasn't nothing else.
And then they said that she said posted that she was taking a break. Okay, okay.
Well, I mean, it don't necessarily have to do with me. It could just be that she probably, just
What
want to take a break.
what's so but not Kimberly Black up in your comments saying how do I know Laura gets a disability check? Kimberly Black, you a whole nurse out here. And no, I'm not doc. She's clicked the link several times and talked about the fact that she is in the medical field. Hell yeah, she get a disability check. That's why she works from home. That's why she don't need to be going on none of these vacations where she got to beg people for. But the fact that you want me to tell you how she get a disability check, meanwhile you know she hobble around with a badass back. She complain about it every day. But now I gotta explain that to you. Ain't you a moderator over there? But I gotta explain it to you. The fuck?
Free. No, let me explain my position because this is the difference. No, I'm not, and I don't know nobody else, and I don't think they are either. I don't give a fuck about what kind of support she get, cash or whatever. She get money, drop whatever. I hang with people who do the drop game and all that. People get money. I said my position on it. I move on, but I don't sit there and like stop the money and all that kind of stuff. So no, I think she should be able to get all the support. They're talking about a ass to the side type thing, like some personal coming to them about personal money requests that they've had and it's coming to them directly for on top of just support. We're not saying that she shouldn't get support from her people or play the drop game. Krista just doesn't want to play the drop game. But people had a problem with the delivery in which she expressed not want to play the drop game, but also too because she didn't want to simply play the drop game. Because a lot of people were saying that she should help her get money if that's the way she got money, and that Lolo was crying. Lolo herself said she was crying because she was not coming to the platform anymore, and she was upset about that. So people were saying, you made her cry. Basically saying, you should go over there. But Krista is like, well, if they're gonna drop me anyway, I can say that I'll come over there and I'll give you a click and a view, but I'm not coming on your panel. But Lolo cried after that. So then we have a separate thing. So she still has not addressed the drag or even said anything to Chris about the drag. She wanted her to still come over. But Lolo also said that she's going to play the drop game. So that's where they meet at an impasse. It's like they're locking horns at that because Lolo wants her over there, but she wants to play the drop game. Krista doesn't want to come over there on the panel at all, just in case people will be able to do that to her. She knows that it won't go well as far as, I guess, another live or another dispute between them because she already knows how she feels. That's why I asked y'all, are we saying that Krista can't have the right not to do that and go over there and engage in the drop game? Or is it that you just didn't like the delivery in which she gave that? Because some people are actually mad at her about not coming over there
I,
doing it because they say that she should make money.
yeah, I don't
But
want to
to
be a
be
part
fair
of
though,
it.
Krista, you've had some side arguments out of this. Like you said, when you left, you
Mm.
said, and I still haven't seen Laura's live, but you said that when you left, a lot of people came up basically giving their opinion and kind of was, like boosting Lolo up and like, kind of being her advocates about it and upset with, I guess, what
Mhm.
transpired over there. But people also we've had lives and other opinions. So the part of it was I think people were trying to not make it personal because I think in the live I heard earlier was like, okay, this is a business. And I feel like friendship and business, you should understand and and that you should be able to like not take it personal and not make it an issue with your relationship, like not make it an either or, basically, that it was a business model.
I heard that
Um,
too from a couple of people. And you know what I say to that, D Miss O?
mhm.
Anybody that feel like Krista should accept that as a business deal or whatever, go and get friendly with Lolo. Go up there on her panel, laugh, entertain her crowd. Kind of like me and her do. We be like good girlfriends. Okay. And then y'all make her some money. What? There's no rule. That's not one of her rules at the bottom of the list that her and MV came up with that says only Krista can be the one to get paid down. That's not what it say. So
Not
y'all
that I
going up
even
there.
came up
Y'all
with.
put y'all time in up there and y'all entertain her people. Y'all have a good time and laugh and talk. You know, you know what I'm saying, D Miss O? And chuckle
But
it up
hey,
and wait for the people to pay y'all down so Lolo can get some money to pay her bills, help mama out, and do all the things that she need to do. That's all. You ain't got to sit on y'all platforms and talk about it. Go up on her platform and be about it. Yeah. Tell the people to imagine you being Krista. That's all. What you think about that, D
Well,
Miss
I
O?
mean, first off, because you talking about Imagine being Crystal. I mean, saw how Laurie was, but that's how Laurie is. And let's say this: in my 39th year, I'm thinking about my daddy. Just like Laurie mama alive, my daddy alive. Fuck Laurie and fuck her mama, like what I said. Now, the way I feel about it is, if Kimberly Black wants your link, which I don't know why she wants your link. I hope she ain't coming up here to address me. I hope that ain't
yeah,
what she's
I
trying to
posted.
do
I do
tonight.
it again.
Yeah, I hope, Kimberly Black, I hope that ain't what you coming up here for. I hope that ain't. But either way, no, too many people want everybody to worry about everybody else. And specifically, y'all want me to worry about everybody else and what they got going on, but people could shit on me. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I said what the motherfucker I said. Laurie can sew into my daddy. Mama this and mama that, and I gotta take mama here and I gotta take mama there. My daddy be needing shit too. He got a prescription that needs to be filled next week. What Laurie gonna do about it? Fuck her and fuck what she got going on.
We talked about that, how they said the difference between Lemon, but she said that early in the live that her and Lemon have came to an agreement that she will not come over there anymore and they are done if she does that. So he's not gonna do it. So that she put a gauntlet down with her relationship with Lemon when they asked her what's the difference between them playing the game. And they said that Lemon and Krista were gloating about not being dropped, which made her a target. Okay, so people were like, okay, you talking all that crap Let me see what she gonna do. That's what I was saying. That's part of the psychology of it. That's why I said kind of playing. Let me see what y'all gonna do. It's almost like, okay, y'all know their relationship, and then the subject, kind of playing a little. Well, and let's just admit that, because, and that's when
Well,
you
when
get
you
into
play
the
pussy, you get fucked. So now y'all got fucked. She did too. So
one
what do you want
second,
me to
y'all. Let
tell
me put
you?
my banner up. Hold on, we got a guest. 1 second. Get my banner. But go ahead. Kimberly.
Yes, it's me.
Hey.
Hey, good evening, beautiful black women. Queen J.
Hello.
Dunn. Yes, I'm coming to speak with you.
Hi, how in the hell are you?
I'm wonderful. How the hell are you and Zulu?
We doing swell. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
I appreciate you for asking. That's more than Lori ever did. So thanks.
Don't make me laugh, because I'm not really trying to laugh. So the question that I asked in the chat was, did Lori ever say she gets a disability?
She
That was the
did
question.
tell me. So during the pandemic, she told me she was on disability,
Oh, she did.
which I don't know how that go. I don't know how it go.
Well, typically when people are getting disability, they're not supposedly to work. They're not supposed
Some
to work.
states you can, though. You can get like a minimum, and
Yeah,
it's
there's
and it's
Yeah,
because
you can
some
work a
states have
minimum
state
amount of hours.
disability. Like
yeah,
Tennessee, we don't have state disability. And Georgia doesn't either. But y'all so lucky up in the other states, they have state and federal disability, so they can go in and out. But in our states, we can only go out. We can't go back in. Only like short-term disability at work or something. But when it's actual disability, we have to be all the way out. Where in some states they have state disability to where they can get something temporarily and then return back to the workforce.
right.
Those up northern states, a lot of those, Jersey. I'm not sure. Where's Lolo's in where? Virginia, right? I
In
don't know if it's like that
Virginia,
in Virginia.
she
It's
in
a
Virginia,
Commonwealth. I have
but
to ask Rose.
that's one thing too that I want to tell Kimberly Black, because during the pandemic, Laurie had mentioned to me about the disability. But let's not forget, she had to go through all types of cancer. She said it herself, not me.
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
not doxing her. So if you dealing with cancer where you got to go through all these procedures and surgeries for cancer on your throat, she clearly was on disability. So that ain't no lie.
Mm, mhm. That was just my question, because I didn't correlate. Yeah, she did have a illness back then.
She did, and that's why when I talked about the disability, I wasn't lying. But you tried to check
No, I
me
wasn't
like I'm
saying you
trying to
was
put
lying.
something on her.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't saying you was lying. I put a question mark behind it. I was literally asking the question. I wasn't saying, Jay Dunn, you lying. She ain't never said she had disability. I said, did she ever? I asked the question. Did she? Because I did not
Well, yeah.
remember.
Well, when
Yeah,
she had the throat cancer, where she had to go and get these procedures and surgery, and she was gone for about a year or two
yeah, yeah,
off of YouTube completely.
yeah. I remember.
She was on disability.
I remember. I remember that now.
Charlene, I think did she made this stuff public? Charlene, we're not disclosing her confidential medical history.
And see that be that bullshit. Like, bitch, Charlene, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Kimberly Black, ho. If it's new to you, then sit back and let it be new to you, bitch.
No, she did speak about her having some surgery on her throat. I don't remember if she said specifically what type of surgery it was or anything. Seem like she do, but I don't be trying to pay that much attention to details like that, to be honest. But anyway, that was my question, Jay Dunn. You like, I hope she ain't coming up here to challenge me. And I was like, huh?
Well, because I know about this cancer thing. I know about this, and you
Yeah,
even know about it. So
yeah.
that's my thing. Me saying the disability wasn't no lie. And I ain't violating the HIPAA law or anything that anybody else gonna say. No, that's what the woman went through.
Hmm. All right. Well, that was my question, and I appreciate you answering it, y'all ladies. Carry on with y'all's conversation, and I will continue to
Okay,
listen.
Kimberly.
All right.
All
Hi,
right, my
Jennifer.
bad for being
Bye
upset.
bye.
Hi, just Krista. Let me speak to you
Hey, huh?
specifically. How are you?
Oh,
Well,
hey, Kimberly. All right.
Okay. Y'all have a good night.
You too, Kimberly. Thank you
You
for
too,
coming
Kimberly.
up. Krista,
Absolutely.
you've been into other fights besides Lolo. This Lolo stuff is you've been in other things. It's like the whole band broke up. It's like, man, it's weird. You and all the people that tried to keep you and Lemon together, like the glue, if you will, they all have left and spread apart in different ways or whatever. And Lemon's had his issues with different people. But it's like you and him at the top of the heap, like you and your man against the world, child, because it's like it's weird. Now you and Lolo not getting along. You and Teresa, who would ever thought that the Golden Girls, like the Golden Duo, I mean, what happened and how you feeling about that? Did you ever think that was like your number one person? She would keep people up off of you, like she was better than me because she would be in the trenches over there at the scene of crime
And
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 laughing and indulging in
that's
your
another thing that I
relationship.
hear people saying. They're like, "Oh my God, Tracy, she would fight so much for Krista. Krista fought just as hard for Tracy.
Yeah.
Krista fought just as hard for Tracy. Okay, and even when the whole thing between Tracy and I, the only thing I was doing was giving my commentary, and I was mainly talking about myself. And I was just talking about, sure, you go see somebody and they making you all of that shit. A nigga gonna want something. That's still a man, regardless of what y'all call him. That's still a motherfucking man. That's all. I was just giving my commentary on the
And let me
situation.
just say this, because I just saw where they say we talking about Laura, but ain't said nothing about Tracy. Well, first of all,
I just
Tracy
brought
ain't
it
never
up.
asked me for a fuck thing. What I'm giving my answer. Tracy ain't asked me about a fuck thing. Even when Tracy was up in jail, Tracy knew I wasn't giving no fuck thing to anything that she had going on. So come again? No, I'm not talking about Tracy because I don't have no grievance with Tracy. I'm talking about who I choose to talk about, which is Laurie, the one that's
Mhm.
always with a sob story. That's who I'm talking about.
Well, Beefy, we only on Lolo because it's the hot topic, their issue. That's why we're talking about Lolo. It's came up in other people's arguments and other people's platforms. Jay Dunn in the drop game is like a whole storyline in itself. So we've talked about the drop game at nauseum, trust me, in other places.
I always say, I guess if Lemon can't be the topic, then Krista will be. So if he ain't feeding the sector, I guess Krista will
What
be.
does
I
Lemon
don't
think
know.
about this argument with y'all?
He wants us to talk. He Oh, you mean
And Vivi,
with
so
Tracy or
Vivi, so
Lolo?
I'm gonna drop down, but I'm
Oh,
gonna be listening to y'all.
Okay,
okay.
Chaitan.
Thank you for
Okay.
coming
Do,
up, Jake.
do you
Oh,
mean
you're
with
welcome. Bye.
Tracy or with Lolo?
Both.
Well, the only one he talked to me about was Lolo. He wanted us to talk. Now
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if once he hear, because he's off for a couple days, so I don't know if once he hear, that she was up on the panel with me and then we talked, if that is enough to satisfy him, or if he would think that maybe he would want us to talk a little bit further once once he
Or is
do
that
get
why
back.
she
I don't
came up?
know.
Because Lemon wanted y'all. Is that why she came up? Because Lemon had expressed that he wanted y'all to talk?
I don't know. I don't know if Lemon talked to her, outside of, but I know when he came to my panel, that's what he told me. He was like,
Oh,
I would want y'all to talk. So, like I said, I don't know if when he come back, he gonna be like, you and Lolo, can y'all come over here and talk, on his panel? I don't know. I don't know.
Bad Weed. What's up, Bad Weed? It was someone that. Oh, I'm sorry. They talking about. I thought. So. Well, we hoping that you and Lo can work things out. Oh, zero
Anyway.
fucks about Tracy. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, y'all don't have to work. Either one of y'all don't have to. I mean, it's up to y'all whether y'all want to work it out or not. You and Tracy. I mean, we've seen people come back from way worse. So, I mean, y'all just that
Mhm.
light. I haven't heard your latest live about her. They say that you had a pretty intense response. So I have to listen to that. But
Mhm.
I'm sure it's not lower than I mean, we came from some very low depths of getting back reunited around here. So who knows? But
Mm-hmm.
that's if y'all want to. And if not, we'll talk about that too. And if y'all get back together and play each other face, we'll talk about that too.
Mm.
I mean, because both of
Well,
y'all have admitted to playing in this face. I think that we have to. I wish I had clips of some of these other things that have happened. Like when we've heard basically, that's why I was surprised at the emotion and all this. I was like, well, she told us. I mean, when they got rid of Crystal the first time, I mean, Lolo stood on business and she said like a mafia boss about how basically that she for the streets, ain't my friend. I mean, it was basically like, like,
yeah, yeah.
like, and so that's why I was shocked at the intensity. I said, you know what, maybe, because that's why I went live too. I was like, I'm to talk about it. And maybe Crystal come over here because maybe I don't know about maybe your private conversations behind the scene, maybe they've gotten closer. There's a lot of things that were not, a lot of discoverables that needed to be uncovered before I could really make,
Mm-hmm.
make a decision about how I felt about it because I could be missing something because I was like the tears were a big gap between all of that when she
Mm-hmm.
said that basically y'all was nothing. I said, well, I thought y'all was kind of close and had a relationship outside of Lemon because it was pre, your other relationship and stuff. So, but
Yeah.
she said that lots
I
of
just
times.
don't want women to like. My biggest thing is, and I know I'll probably have to repeat this because I'm sure they're gonna take it to him the way that they want to take it to him, and probably get him all riled up. But my biggest thing is I hope when he do like come back or he hear it or something, you know what I'm saying? Like that he will really take the time out. I know it was a kind of like a long live, but that he will take the time out to really listen for himself and not just go into certain spots and stuff like that, like he'll sometimes do with me. And that's why me and him end up in arguments. Um, and not just go to somebody else saying, look how Krista was and Lolo was crying and stuff. And, she was this way. And then, when he do, if he want us to, like talk about it or whatever, because I don't know how he gonna feel. He might feel like, okay, well, y'all cool, y'all all right. You know what I'm saying? But I
Right.
mean, if he don't, if he gonna be just like, why you talk like that to her and something and kind of be, like everybody is being now, like all Lolo, Krista wrong, 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 wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then like, like kind of like get after me. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like the missile. Like,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know how everybody is team Lolo right now? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And instead of just listening to the whole to what happened, and going past tears, because everybody was, oh my God, why is Lolo crying? Why is she? And Chris is just talking like this. I was just talking regular because what, you want me to cry while she crying? I'm not finna do that,
You have been
you
checked
know?
out the emotional part of that. They said, can you
Yeah.
ask JC, did she really like those ladies, or were you trying to be close to them because of Lemon is close to them? They're talking about Tracy and Lolo.
I don't like answering stupid questions. I don't like people that play on my intelligence.
So
That's playing
basically,
on my
no.
intelligence. That's playing on my intelligence. I don't talk to people and be nice to them because I just, oh, y'all close to Lemon. Ooh, let me get close to y'all. That's goofy shit. And you are what idiot asks that question, you already know the fucking answer. I like people for what I like them for. Some of those ladies, I didn't even know them when they knew Lemon. What the fuck are you talking about? And then y'all wonder why y'all get these annoying responses from me. You just doing something to get my goddamn attention. Well, you got a dick? What's going on? Just want my goddamn attention. Woo, I got her attention. Yay, I feel good now. I can curl up and go to sleep with my thumb in my mouth. Just stupid.
Do you think
Idiots.
Molly asked, do you already know that he's gonna be Team Lolo just to spite you? Are you prepared for that?
No, I don't know, Molly. I don't know. I don't know how he'll be. I don't know, because he was pretty neutral when he came to my platform. He was cool. So he might not be. He might just be team Lolo and Krista, and y'all figure this out. And is y'all good? Okay. And be done with it. I don't know how he'll be.
You're not
Plus
gonna
he'll
get
be
cussed
well
out.
rested. So that's good.
No,
And
they
then when he
not
left,
fighting. Please, Pizarro, everybody fighting Lolo, fighting Krista for Lolo. Lolo's not fighting Krista. She's just sad that she's not coming back on the platform. She's not mad, but then she said she wanted to take a break after they had their little calmer discussion over at Krista's or whatever when she was upset early and cried. And we were kind of getting to the bottom of that, and she was crying basically because Krista wasn't gonna come back over there anymore. But then somebody in the chat was like, and I forgot who said, they were like, well, then don't go. That's the whole point. She said she wasn't going to come back, and Lolo started crying. And that's why we hear now about the second live. That's why Lolo was crying, because Krista did just say, okay, I'm not coming back. I'll come support, give you a like, but I won't be coming on a panel and all that because I don't want to play that game. And we've had that conversation before. And Lolo
and then
cried.
it'd be better for her audience. They don't like me. They don't want to see me no way. I promise I'll be invisible in the bushes. They won't see me. Or better yet, like I told them, I'll wait till after her live is over and then I'll come over and watch it when ain't nobody else around. You know, just watch the replay. I'll just do it that way. You know, that's the best I
Oh,
can do.
thank you, Pizza. We can wrap that up with that sweet little message to me, child. Cause like, Lord, oh Lord, we about to get in trouble for this live. Y'all know how I get in trouble. But let's keep it cute though. And I don't think it'll be coming from Lolo, but Lolo, put your animals in their crates because I don't want to have to do the kick you back in live that I could have done now. Let's put your
Mm-hmm.
animals in their crates. Make sure they well
Mm-hmm.
fed. Make sure they spayed and neutered up in this bitch because then I don't want to have to do a part two. You know, let's keep it cute because I've kept it really, really cute. I let people speak their mind like we all do and just
Mm-hmm.
provided the alternative. We had stories all day. This was the other side because I still had questions after the lives that I heard, and this was the answer. This is the first time I've heard any of these responses, and I can now understand. I may not have took the same route with Lolo, but I can understand maybe why Krista gave her what she gives everyone else that she does those lives on because of the little things. And it seems like everybody was kind of like having issues with each other. Lolo didn't really feel like they were that close. And then Krista also didn't felt that way too, but they were still going along to get along. And it's been little stuff that we weren't privy about till today. So just red ball if you weren't here in the beginning, it's things that we weren't privy to, and then some of the things that Jay done. But I think we had heard some of that. They've had their argument about the stuff that Jay Dunn said today, y'all, is not nothing new. They've already had their argument about that. Um, this stuff has been said again, so it's not new. They've already had their separate beef. This was also a argument that kind of came to a head over a drop game too. Jay Dunn was dropped over there doing the whole thing with the Fifi, but Jay Dunn talks about it on here, so you kind of can get the trajectory of their relationship and how far it goes back, and then you will hear what you hear today. So, other than that, Krista, thank you so much for sitting up here rocking with me. I cannot believe this live been
You're
this
welcome,
darn long,
sis.
but this has been an amusing and entertaining and enlightening live. I tell you, Lord, this has been funny. Now everything went
Mhm.
funny, and I don't want nobody to be sad. And ultimately, I don't hate Lolo at all. And I know she
Yeah,
has
I
her
don't
challenges
either.
out here, right? And
Yeah.
has stressors and things like that. So that's why I don't really give a lot of the commentary about her situation with Lemon because she could say the same thing for some of my situations. But let me not go there because then I might let me keep the goodwill. But anyway, but like yeah, so I don't do that with her, but I am glad to hear the other side to it, and I hope maybe y'all can she gets the rest that she needs because she deserves a break. Hell, let me taking some days off. It should be part of
Mhm.
the plan, the work plan over there. That should be how it goes. She should When the boss is off, you get off. Usually when the company shut down, the boss go on his little sabbatical or whatever, then everybody get to go and take their little leave and then they come back. So that should have been an automatic resting period for her. So she deserves some rest. I wouldn't see this just about Krista. Maybe it's we all been telling her to enjoy herself and take a couple nights off, or maybe go to her platform a couple nights or whatever and chill or whatever, or just get some rest. She don't have to just be up there tired or whatever. So hopefully this is a good thing for her to get some rest.
Right.
And you
Okay,
said that
Demon
you're
Soul,
gonna keep it
thanks.
cute. You said that you're not gonna
Yes.
it ain't no fire. You just finna
No.
walk, you finna go in your corner. If you see her at Lemons, you're gonna be respectful. It's just not
Yes.
gonna be anything with you on her platform.
That's all. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Well, okay. Well, we got something
Anything
good today,
else?
y'all. Laura's gonna be left
Anything
alone.
else, as far as I'm concerned, it's business as usual. I just won't hit the link. That's all.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, thank you,
Yep.
Just
But thanks for
Krista.
having me, Bull. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Well, y'all, this has been a really good live. Molly, you were late to the party, but when you rewind before you Vibrant, thank you, Vibrant. You get the moderator of the week, Vibrant. Thank you so much, love. You let me know so I can give you some little coffee treat for doing that. Was so sweet. But I told you not to go over there and get Molly, because this is what I told you basically, Molly. Y'all all know I'm not in the business of keeping no nigga that don't want to be kept. Like, are we new here? Okay. Maybe y'all say I don't realize when a nigga don't want to be kept, but that's a whole separate conversation, okay? But I'm not in the business when I'm aware that a nigga don't want to be kept, okay? Molly knows to have 2 devices, okay? This has already been established. This is already in the contract, in our friendship contract. Molly, shout out to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know where I got that from. This is our friendship contract. He's already made this. This is not something that I'm making him do. This is already something he agreed to do. Well, I have been live quite some time, so Vibrant, you should not have had to get Molly to come and greet me for a mother freaking thing. But I did promise Molly, because of all his goodwill lately, and it's been actually defending me, and actually, you know, with my nemesis from the Pacific right now, he's been kind of cool about it and kind of, saying the girl ain't just, all the way wrong. So I appreciate him. That's growth, right? He's balancing out his support. But today was just a lull in that relationship. It was a lull. Now, I'm this new centered me, and y'all haven't noticed. I'm, really chill and calm and just embracing things and self-care and all those type of things. I'm not going to irrationally curse Molly out or block him. I'm just gonna let Molly know I was disappointed. And I think that I won't be disappointed again. I just think that's just the optimism that I'm gonna lead with. That's all. Well, y'all have a good time. I'll see y'all as we wind down in these streets or whatever. And I'm so glad I gave y'all 3 hours and 42 minutes. I missed a couple services at passes and everything. Ain't y'all proud of me? I brought this to my own platform. Now I want to get my credit all in the streets. I need a good job. And can I get some good job? Be Miss O in the chat. Yes, I want my credit. Thank y'all. And anybody going live? Who going live afterwards? Who's live now? Oh, I thought you was somewhere else, Molly. Okay. Now that I know you was over there, okay, that's a little bit better, because where I thought you was, my hand was on the block button, Molly. But okay. Okay. I feel a little bit better. All right, y'all. What you say? People, when you have you cannot get it on YouTube from any other. Oh Lord, train wreck. Now look, why you have to come in here and give a train wreck comment at the end of this peaceful live? Me and Molly was kumbayaing and basking and skipping in the sunset. And look at you, gotta go on here and end it with this type of comment. But I mean, it is my channel, so hey, allowed. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you. Molly, dang, Molly, after you got thank you, Brickhead. And Molly should have been the first clap, Shirley. Molly should have been the first clap. See, Molly, every time I give you an inch, you go back and you just Like, Molly, you should have been the first good job. It should have been like extra, like, I don't know, like jazz hands and some other stuff and some flips and and you pretty and the last time I seen you on live, girl, you look so good. When I'm gonna see you again, something. Damn, Molly. After all of that, you should have been the first person in line. Miss Shirley shouldn't have had to beat you with the claps. All right, thank y'all. Have a good day. Bye. It's everybody except for Molly. Bye.